Hi everybody, I'm doing something very quickly while I stream.
Wow, we streaming.
Hello chat. How's it going?
Hello.
You here for pirates?
Dun, dun, dun. That's not the right.
That's not the right theme
That's
song.
not, no.
I just binged all of Game of Thrones season 8 in a single day.
Yay, no spoilers, because Twitch.
No spoiler.
So hi
Wasn't
everybody.
it crazy when
Wasn't it crazy when Dumbledore rode a Tarask? Yeah, so
I
welcome.
didn't know sphinxes were a thing in Game of Thrones.
I know.
Welcome
That's so weird.
to episode, whatever episode we're on. Episode 14 of Beneath the Tide. So we're getting there. Going good. Apparently, it doesn't say it's episode 14 yet on Twitch. So that's interesting. Hold on. Beep, beep, beep.
No, it does.
Oh, for me it's not. That's interesting. Anyways, you may notice that two of our cast are missing right now, Muse and Garrett's brother, Caleb. Hopefully I can pick those guys up during the break. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I also need to change something for the Twitch extension. Oh my god. Everything's so last minute. But hi. You recognize Kate. She's back with us.
I'm back.
Which is nice. I should probably make sure no one's muted. No one's muted. Can someone try talking real quick?
Hello.
Cool beans. That's all good.
Oh.
So thank you for bearing with me during this trial that's going on right now. Setting up the D&D Beyond expansion. Thank you. So let's dive right into it with announcements, I guess. Next week is the finale of House from Ben Hill, our 7 p.m. Wednesday game. After that, it'll be turning into Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Yeah. So that's that. That's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and then we'll be streaming some Grimshade Mountain. I don't know if Grimshade Mountain's still happening tomorrow, Garrett, because
it for sure is. I got stuff for you. Even though Bones isn't there, but there's plenty of stuff for you guys.
Fantastic. You could tune in to see what happened after I killed the rest of the party last week.
Yeah.
As my Death Domain cleric was just like, oh, Vecna's telling me to kill everyone. I'm okay. So that happened. Yeah. And that's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be exciting. Tune in for that. And then Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. You can tune in for the continuation of our little Sunday game that's DM'd by Sam here. Soldiers of the Lich Queen. I'm excited to see where things go from that because we were off last week.
I've been putting this 2 weeks to good use, especially since you guys picked the biggest city in the world as your next location.
It's going to be exciting. Yeah, excited for that.
50,000 people.
How many people?
750,000 people.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
750,000 people for Hannibal to experiment on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they all better have names, Sam.
Everyone, I'm gonna ask for a registry of all of the population and their names.
Yep, they do. You know what their name? I can tell you exactly what their names are. Their names are fantasynamegenerator.com.
Fantasynamegenerator.com. But yeah, we're back here. Episode 14 of Beneath the Tide. Crazy to think we're nearing the point where we ended our first campaign already.
Wow, really? Yeah.
Wow.
17 sessions for the last one.
Huh.
I ended it early, but yeah. So episode 14. We're only 5th level because it's long term, guys. Anyways, let's recap. When we last left the crew of the Kobold's Cradle, you all found yourself just off the shore of the dense jungle island where King Moreaux's castle lies. After much consideration, you all left the ship in charge with Malon Grassbladel, the Kobold artificer, shipwright, and bosun for the ship, whom sailed it a few miles offshore with all of the Kobold crew into a dense area of fog to the south, which is the island where Marion Brownloan tasked you with heading to earlier on. After reaching the jungle, you were set upon by a pack of Deinonychus, after stumbling into their nest, which Noose eradicated most of the pack with the explosive liquid slathered across one of his daggers. Upon dealing with the pack, you heard weird sounds and shouting to the north and saw a strange, chaotic half-elf wizard ensnared in a net. Upon freeing the elf, he introduced himself as Ogden Boon. and was quite interesting in terms of his demeanor and body language, almost a parody of a character in his presence. He soon joined the Kobold's Cradle to have some sort of aid moving through the dense jungle, all while narrowly avoiding an undead Tyrannosaurus that was vomiting zombies. Eventually the group decided to take a night's rest to avoid the dangers of the jungle, only to wake up to a strange-smelling flower called a corpse flower that was eating corpses to sustain itself as well as to attack the party. The encounter went somewhat okay, and Ogden Boon was nearly killed by an assassin vine, almost having a very short-lived legacy. As you all cleaned up after the encounter, found some useful magical items, with Ash finding a cloak of billowing,
The best one.
Noose finding a bag of beans, Mordecai finding a filter of love, and Ogden finding a potion of fire breath. I don't think Eralie looked through the treasure. I don't remember.
She did. Eralie got a solution of
That's
whatever
right.
glue.
Solution of glue, that's right. After divvying up the score, you nearly got accosted by some Kingsguard and noticed a large electrified stone wall surrounding the base of the mountain, and saw tons of Kingsguard patrolling the ramparts, as well as standing guard with auto-loading rapid-fire ballistas. The castle was about 2,000 feet up and built into the center of the mountain, with a steep staircase nestled beyond the wall leading up to the castle's entrance. During deliberation, Ogden approached the guards standing at the gate into the courtyard. After the group realized he wasn't part of their crew and not wanted by royalty. During a quick deception, he pickpocketed the keyring from one of the guards and made his way back to the group hiding out in the dense jungle tree line. We pick up our session there with the opening of the skies and a massive tropical thunderstorm starting to form as the rest of the crew are hidden in the tree line.
So, how was your day?
You've been here for the entire thing.
Yes, I know, but I'm just trying to make conversation.
Okay, let's make conversation about how we're going to get past that wall right there. Was a horrible sounding bird.
Hold on. Does it look like if Muse can climb a tree, he'll be able to look over the walls?
No.
Like,
I mean, you can certainly try, but it doesn't look like it.
like,
Could I shape water to help Noose or any of us look over the wall as like a ladder?
What water are you going to shape? There's not enough rain to do that.
I see.
Do I have any more water in the drinking pouch?
I refilled it. Yeah, you refilled it at the spring.
Okay. I'm going to use Katara style water from my pouch and make a frozen ladder.
It's going to be a very thin ladder.
But for Noose.
All right, so
Noose is light.
you're making a ladder of ice near the tree line where all the guards are patrolling.
Just so Noose can get a higher view.
Okay.
Maybe.
Just so everybody's up to date, we are currently all pass without trade.
That is also correct.
Mordecai has recently caught a ballista aimed right at us.
That's also correct.
Though we have so far
dropped on the ground.
Yeah, and so we're all still kind of stealthed. Ogden Boon circled around, joined us. So we're all sitting here, pass without trace, stealthed outside of this big wall that does not seem to have any things, but we do have keys.
Oh, that's right.
You're muted.
Can't hear you, Mordecai. You're muted. We can't hear you.
He's working on it.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was about to say I missed the scene I've literally been waiting on since I started playing a monk.
Catching a ballista bolt? Yes.
Yeah.
A ballista bullet, just catching anything. I love the deflect missiles ability, and nobody ever shoots at me.
Yeah, it was really, really funny actually because they fired it blindly into the woods or into the tree line where we were, and it flew at you, and you just went and just caught it, and we're like, "What do I do with it?" And contemplated throwing it back.
Anyways, so yeah, recap quickly for you. You did get a magic item last session. You looted it. It's a filter of love. I don't know why, but that's what you rolled on the table. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Recap.
Random roll.
You're currently Garrett's brother. His character is here. Waiting to get him on this. We'll probably do that during the break. He's playing Ogden Boon, a Jeff Goldblum-esque wizard.
Okay.
And you guys are currently figuring out what to do to break into the castle. You're in the jungle tree line. About 100 feet away, there is a 200-foot tall electrified stone wall that is covered in ramparts, and there's Kingsguard patrolling it. There's rapid-fire auto-loading ballistas everywhere. And Ogden Boon has pickpocketed a key ring. And you're all sort of... We're picking up in the tree line with Ogden Boon coming back. A torrential rain... A tropical rainstorm has opened up. Thunder, lightning, and everything. And you guys are hiding out in the tree line away from view.
Do I get the idea that if I tried to disguise myself and left my way inside, that the guards would take it?
You can most certainly try. You're not on one. You're not on the wanted posters like everybody else is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm no longer disguised as the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Uh-huh.
I still have my wig, though, mind you. The wig and the bowler cap. Oh, yeah, no, he kept that. He wanted hair.
So Mordecai, guys, we had an interesting plan here where I would make everybody that had bounties on their heads look dead.
We were going to get rich
We
and
got
free our
these
friends.
keys now, so maybe, yeah. So maybe, guy, and then when you wake up inside, we could use them.
So,
I think he
Yes, now
froze.
maybe.
Oh, what? Hey,
Hello.
you're freezing a
There we
little
go.
bit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, by the way, for the audience and our party members, you hear that? The
Yeah.
absolute lack of anything?
Yeah.
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 woo!
But yeah, what's the rest of the party doing while this is all happening?
I mean, yeah, we had made that idea. I even swallowed a grenade. He actually lifts a string.
Didn't you already take the grenade out?
I swallowed two,
Oh, okay.
and he re-swallowed the one that he took out because he never pulled the pin on it.
As this is all happening, you're deliberating what to do. You notice that the Kingsguard are talking amongst themselves, the two at the gate, and the one's like, I lost my fucking keys. And he walks beyond the gate, and the other one follows him.
Are they walking inside?
They're
or
walking.
towards us?
They're walking through the gate into the courtyard.
Okay. So, they're walking away from the gate now.
But
so
there's
maybe
still a bunch of
to
guards
sneak in?
patrolling the
Oh.
ramparts on the walls, so you're still not going to be able to
Never
sneak in.
mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I forget. Were the ballistas ground level or are the ballistas up on the walls?
There's two ballistas that are ground level right in front of the gate, and then there's one every 60 feet on the wall.
Okay, it's a familiar looking image.
Yeah.
Okay, so the two ones that were at the ballistas on ground level have now gone inside.
That is correct.
Okay.
Can
But
I minor illusion someone walking towards the gate?
You can certainly try.
And hopefully not put them on high alert.
Yeah, magic.
Oh yeah, shit. Nope. No.
Yeah, because as soon as they shoot at that thing, it's going to be really bad.
Oh,
it's gonna be like, well, that was an illusion.
Chat-
Somebody had to cast it.
Chat reminded me. The grass stretching from the tree line to the wall is 4 feet tall.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I
oh,
forgot.
Oh.
That's right. I forgot
I
about
didn't
that.
remember that from last week.
News is 3 foot 2.
Yeah.
I can certainly shrink down. I think at least a foot with disguise self.
The grass.
Does anybody have polymorph yet?
Mm-mm.
No, that's
It's a
a
fourth
fifth
level spell.
or fourth level. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, right. We're one level away.
Well, I guess I'm controlling Ogden Boon until the break.
I was going to say he can just turn into a beetle and just and we don't have any druids.
Nope.
I mean, we can just crouch down. We don't have to. Like-
And we do have pass without a trace up.
Yeah.
I mean,
How-
I don't think Pass Without Trace is going to help when they can look right at you. I
what if
imagine.
we can
Well,
crouch
it's like,
down there
Well, that's what I mean. If you crouch down in the grass, that's right.
yeah.
How close to the wall does the grass get? Does it go all the way up to it, or does
there's about a 10-foot gap at the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are the ballistas in that gap, or are they in the grass?
They are in the grass.
Oh, okay.
And there's no one manning them.
Right.
And can we see from one end of the wall to the other, or have we not patrolled the perimeter?
The wall stretches the entire mountain, so you can't see the entire perimeter whatsoever. Because it stretches the mountain. It's a mountain. The castle's built 2,000 feet up into the mountain, and there's a set of staircase. There's a staircase through the courtyard that goes 1,000. It goes all the way up, steep incline, and there's guards every 50 feet or so on that stairway. And the wall stretches the entirety of the island, like encompassing the mountain, so people can't just scale the mountain.
So Justin,
yes, that's me.
I don't want to, I don't want to do this prematurely, but like a map. I mean, I'm just kind of wondering if like maybe we could like patrol the do some reconnaissance along the wall.
You
to
could
look for anything else.
I don't have a map, but you could.
Yeah, guys, what do you think? You want to check out the rest of this wall?
We also have a very short window of opportunity
Yes.
in the fact that they just walked inside and the gate is unguarded down here. So we may want to take advantage of that because the gate is right there and we have the keys.
And, once we get past the ballistas, we're pretty much home free.
Except for the army of guards inside.
True.
Well, what we could do, hold on. We could go with our original idea of all like feigning us all as dead folks, and Ash, not polymorphs, but shape changes into one of the guards who is just at the gate. I don't know if that would like raise up alarm or something like that whenever he comes out.
Really thinking about it. Yes, that is a good idea. Chaos and everything. Great. He could shapeshift into one of the guards wearing armor, so we can't see his face.
Except I don't have any of their armor.
That's right.
You could only turn into a naked version of him.
Wait.
Yeah,
I have an
clothes
idea.
don't change.
I have an idea. I'm Ogden Boon. I'm not wanted.
Right.
I mean, I am also not wanted.
Right.
I just happen to be along for
We
the
could.
We had planned a log for this.
We could. You all could pretend you're unconscious, and I could, tie you all up, and we could, pull you to the gate.
So we could do our original plan that we've already. Sorry.
Yes.
Muse is gonna walk over to Mordecai and cast Feign Death on him.
And without hesitation, he's just gonna go.
All right. Yeah. Just.
We're doing this now.
Yeah, he's super dead. Who's next?
No, you just killed your friend.
Don't worry about it.
Muse, do you have any spare clothes?
Let's see.
I mean, I have a disguise kit.
Check this out. I have the skin of one of those dinosaurs. It's great. No, I don't have any clothes. You kidding me?
Okay. Either of you have any spare clothing?
I have a costume.
Can I move around while Feign Dead is activated?
Oh no.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry I did that too early.
I have traveler's clothes and a backpack.
All right, can I borrow those traveler's clothes that are just not mine?
Ogden hands you the traveler's clothes.
All right, I will walk behind a tree and get changed into his clothes and then come back out as just a big old green half orc and just say, "Hello, I'm Ogden Boon's manservant. I'll help you carry these loads."
Fantastic, yes. We'll carry these bodies and it'll be great.
So that means that it's just me then that's gonna pretend to be dead then.
I mean, Mordecai's already
and the Feign
dead.
Death Mordecai.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to. We want to wait a little bit so that he wakes up a little bit early.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yes, let's do it. Yes.
I'm gonna feign death on myself. It lasts an hour, so wait 50 minutes or so that we're not just whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
no. Why don't I shape change into Ash, and then you feign?
Does
No,
your
because I'll be
shape-
unconscious and I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
keep disguise
We-
self up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wait, also, can't you just end feign death?
Only if I touch them. If
Oh,
I'm
and if you-
unconscious, I can't do it to myself.
Why don't you just
Right.
fake being unconscious? I think the
Because
one
then
didn't
they'll
they showed me
they
the
won't believe us.
well, you showed me the
I'm-
wanted poster and it said dead or alive.
I'm not very good at being deceptive.
It's funny because you just feigned death on the one who actually does have performance and stuff.
Oh, I do performance bard.
Well, let's go. I don't think I
How
think
you
Well,
are?
no, I'm meaning
I mean I
out
think
of the
You're a
two.
druid.
I think we
Alright,
should
who's-
Well, I'm a bard.
Who's gonna get the keys?
Ogden already has the
You-
keys.
But should I have them or should
I think I should have them. It makes more sense that I have them. Right?
No,
No.
especially
wait.
since you're conscious.
Quiet! Don't hurt me.
And
Yes.
Noose just falls backwards into the jungle.
Noose just killed himself.
Ogden picks Noose up, ties a rope around his feet, and starts dragging Noose by his feet.
No, wait. Or wait.
This is how it goes. We have to do it this way.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you
he
know,
said, wait.
chaos and everything. It's gonna be
Come
chaotic
back.
and it's
He
gonna be
said, like-
great. The storm's
Would
raging.
it
It's
be
the
like
perfect
a
time to do
little
it.
bit more gentle?
He said, wait, like almost an hour.
He wants to ride the lightning, man.
All right, you guys wait.
I don't remember
That
him being
dopamine
this
hit.
committed to
It will-
chaos
yeah.
last time.
It
You
does
guys-
last an hour.
You guys wait 45 minutes,
Okay.
All right, I
and
think it's
Ogden
time to
walks
go.
out down the path, dragging Noose on a rope.
I'll put Mordecai over my shoulder.
I'll shape change into a black dress. No, I'll
Why?
disguise self.
Why are you
as
shape
a-
changing? You're not wanted.
I mean, because I feel like Genasi aren't that common here.
It is a pirate.
Blended-
It's a seafaring
Oh,
piratey
you're
continent.
You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And
It's
you
also
are one
like an
Genasi.
abandoned jungle island. No
Yeah.
one.
You're right. Yeah. I'll just be myself.
All right. So as you all approach the gate,
I'll hand you my trident so we can be like, yeah, and we also found this.
so all the ballistas just all like, the ballistas that are on the ramparts in view all automatically train at you guys. There's about 4 of them, and one of the guards is like, "Halt! Who goes there?"
This is the great and powerful Ogden Boon, wizard extraordinaire.
Yes, that's me, Ogden Boon. You may have known my writing works. You know about chaos theory and water and stuff that divination and magic. I'm here to deliver these wanted folks. I found 2 of them. I don't know where the others are.
We found them in the jungle.
That's right.
They had the trident.
The guard,
Like,
one of the
like,
guards
right.
on the bus is like, weren't you just here like 10 minutes ago? Yes, I was. I was judging the,
He was scouting ahead, and we caught these people while he was up here, I guess, talking to you.
All right. Yeah, step through the gate and just drop them off in the cart, and you can go on your way.
Well, wait. There was something about a reward.
The reward will be handed once we can identify the bodies.
Well, I think this is a very nice wall here. And I feel
Warning
like-
shot. Ballista lands at your feet. The shot.
Well, you know.
Oh fuck.
You'll
All right,
you'll
we-
take them into the gate and put them in the cart.
All right. As long as we get our reward. Come on. So I'm gonna open it.
Yeah. You push through the gate. Ogden drags the noose through the dirt. Noose's like face goes through a big slick mud puddle. Just and yeah, there's a bunch of horse excrement too that Noose gets dragged through.
Oh, poor Noose.
And you guys
I
come
mean,
I
through
don't know.
the,
He might like it.
you guys
Yeah.
get through the gate and you see it's a massive courtyard. Hedge mazes, well, not hedge mazes, but like hedges and hedges shaped into animals. There's gardens everywhere, and near the gate, nestled up against the gate, is a large wooden cart just full of dead people. And one of the guards, about 3 of the guards, come down these steps from the ramparts, and they go, "Yeah, throw the bodies in there." And Ogden's
I
like,
cast-
what?
Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
On who?
It's on a 30-foot. When you cast a spell as an action on each turn, so You can focus your mind on any one creature that you see within 30 feet of you.
Okay, which were you gonna do now?
The what's most on their mind is the you initially learn service thoughts of the creature.
Yeah, who you trying to just decipher who does it on who?
The one who looks most in charge.
They all look relatively the same.
Then the one who just came down the steps.
Okay. Yeah, you detect thoughts. You detect that he is basically just waiting for you to get out of his phase and throw these bodies on the cart and get out of here.
Okay.
Making sure he's not going to turn on us.
You don't detect anything about him thinking of going to talk to somebody about a reward. He wants to investigate the bodies first and wants them thrown in the cart.
Okay. Can I just check in after 6 seconds on the other two in succession?
Same thing.
Okay.
All right, I'll just come up and drop Mordecai into the cart full of dead people.
Ogden does the same thing. Just and they're like, all right, thank you very much. And they all walk towards the front of the cart and start pulling it away.
Should we come with you?
We'll send somebody for you with the reward.
I mean, this is just like an abandoned island. There's like nobody on it or nowhere to stay. So
stay there. We'll send somebody up with the reward.
All right, like it's full of dinosaurs. It's kind of dangerous.
The gate helps,
I mean,
so do like our hundreds of ballistas on the ramparts.
Oh, so we can stay inside.
Yeah, just stay here.
Oh, okay.
And the cart is pulled out of sight and down a slope, and you hear like a large iron, like a great door, like a grated door go, and then it, as the cart is pulled out of sight and down a slope.
Oh.
Something tells me, with the way the guards were pretty much acting, if we were alive, they probably would have shot us dead. It's like, oh, good, they brought them alive.
And, well, the good news is the two people that are
in the castle,
that are playing dead, also don't need weapons to be effective. So we're good.
Oh yeah.
Now Ash, Eralie, and Ogden are standing in the courtyard. There's a bunch of guards still around. There's like a bunch of guards patrolling the courtyard.
So that happened.
And you notice that the castle wall is straight up. You don't see the castle walls at all yet. The castle is still up a 1,000-foot stair, like a 1,000 or so foot staircase, about 300 feet away. And there's 3 guards stationed every 50 feet up that staircase.
That just seems tedious. Like, your job is just to patrol, but like, there's the guys 50 feet in front of you. Like,
they're standing still.
Right.
On the staircase, yeah.
You just stand there, and there's a guy right 50 feet in front of you. You have to wonder, like, maybe we could just go every other person.
Ogden's just like, okay,
but
so
then it could be like 100 feet distance, and it'd still be pretty redundant.
Right?
Ogden's just like, okay, so
bit of this show.
We got your friends in the castle. Now what do we do?
Well, we now have to get into the castle.
How do you propose we do that?
Well,
assault the guards?
Probably not.
Okay, I was gonna throw a fireball.
That's a bad idea.
Okay, what if I try to get them to send us into, like the medical bay, by having a fainting spell? Like, I'm pretty deceptive.
If you think you could do it. They also might not. They were really ready to shoot us, so they might just be like, whatever. One less person to pay.
Well, time to put her out of her misery.
Fuck you, man. Okay, I'm going to try it. Just, play along, okay? Like, act really ready.
Yeah, sure, plays, yeah. I watch plays all the time. Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to kind of step away and just kind of like walk really slowly and then just get really unstable. It's like, oh, the heat.
Okay, give me to faint. Well, there's a thunderstorm going on, so it probably would have cooled it down quite a bit. But yeah, give me a performance check.
It's humid. Performance or deception?
Humid.
Performance.
All right. That's a 17.
All right. One of the guards looks over and walks over to he's like, what happened here?
Oh, it's just so.
I thought you were
hot
unconscious.
right now.
I thought you faked like fainted.
I mean, I didn't. You interrupted me before I actually fainted.
Oh.
Oh, it's just so hot. I'm getting really dizzy, and I'm gonna faint into his arms.
He just drops you.
Oh, rude.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. He looks at the half orc. She with you?
Yeah. I don't know what's up with the fainting. That's never happened before.
I'm gonna eye him sneakily.
Might be bad.
Well, just like put her on the other side of the gate. You know,
the outside?
Out the outside.
Can I minor illusion some vomit at my mouth?
I guess.
You could just like gag yourself and put some actual vomit on your mouth.
He still looks down at your body and is like, whatever. And he just walks away.
Quick question before you go.
Yeah, what is it?
Which way is the latrine, privy, bathroom, whatever you call it, hole, chamber pot, whatever?
He points to an outhouse about 20 feet away.
Okay. Is it at all out of the way or behind the corner or anything?
It's sort of concealed a little bit by one of the hedges.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk by the other two and just be like, I'm gonna see what I can do in just this way. The movement is good. I'm just gonna go into the outhouse, I guess.
Brilliant feces.
What is wrong with you?
I'm gonna slowly wake up and just pretend like what happened, and then get up and like try to casually walk over to the outhouse.
I think more people going to the outhouse is a bad idea.
But what if I need to puke again? And I like point to my minor illusion vomit.
That's fake. Ogden's like, that's just clearly fake.
How is it fake? I'm very good at
Ogden walks away. He just follows Ash, I guess.
We're just all going into the toilet?
Yeah.
Is this how we get into the
We're really
Ministry of
tight at
Magic?
party, okay?
Ash, when you approach the outhouse, do you want to open it?
Oh yeah.
It's like a wooden outhouse that you'd expect a bunch of guards to use.
Does it have like the crescent moon cut into
It
the
does.
door?
You open it, and you're immediately hit by the scent of an unwashed outhouse that hundreds upon hundreds of guards use a day.
I'm
And
so
it's-
shocked they even use the outhouse.
And you
They're
notice something a little different. Do you want to peer down the hole?
I mean, not habitually, but I guess out of curiosity, sure.
It looks like it might be connected to the sewer system of the castle.
Oh, why? I poke I'm standing there in the doorway and I turn around. Like, can I subtly signal to the other two so they can't, so no one else can see me?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy.
This is probably just
With advantage, because
actual-
nobody's really looking at you because you're hiding out in a toilet.
And
You're
we're
looking
also
at a
kind
toilet.
of blocking you.
Yeah,
Are you like right behind me?
they are
Yeah.
relatively. So yeah, sleight of hand with whatever.
Okay.
Or you can
if they're,
whisper it.
Yeah, if they're right behind me, I'll just whisper it.
Okay.
And I thought they were still 30 feet away, just this is connected to the sewer.
Excellent. Let's go down.
One at a time.
Ogden's like, oh, by all means, I'd love to go first.
After you.
And he just casually steps over the hole and drops down, and you hear bloop as he drops in. He's like, it's really quite warm down here. Come, it's exciting.
Shush.
Ish, do you mind if I, clean this up a bit before we go down?
It's an entire sewer.
I mean, but just the entrance,
It's an entire. We're about to be waist deep in fecal matter.
Yes,
Time
but
for
I
some
don't
shit.
want my arms to be covered in fecal matter.
It's
And I'm just gonna do a small little create water to wash out the toilet hole. Sprit. I'm just squeezing poopery into the toilet.
I will admit, Shawshank Redemptioning this was my backup plan for escape.
Ogden's like, it's quite calm down here. What is this? I kicked something. There's
Stop
something.
talking.
There are things floating in the water.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
Those are impact tremors.
Oh,
You found a shitworm.
So I can
That was
control,
you.
I can control my appearance, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, so like I can just alter
Mm-hmm.
my anatomy.
Yep.
Can I just make my nose just the whole thing just vanish so it's just flat?
Sure. So you can't smell?
Yeah, just gone.
I'd allow it.
All right, so
Just
my nose
all right, Voldemort.
Voldemort's back into my face, and then the nostrils seal up, and I'm just all right. And then I'll hop in. Ugh.
Like that means you're breathing on it into your mouth.
Yeah, you have to be like,
Well,
you're just breathing poop into your mouth. You can taste it a little bit. You can taste the air.
man, this isn't better. Oh no.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Natural 20.
Ah, fuck. You feel it like come up in your mouth, but you're used to going to bars and getting shit faced. You swallow it.
I lived like on the streets in a medieval city for a while. That's
Um,
a basic.
You see Ogden Boon about 20 feet ahead, and he's like kneeling down in the muck. Like,
What's wrong with you?
this is all muck. There's no solid ground. You're in fluid, and he's
Whoa.
kneeling down in it, like digging through it, looking for stuff of interest. He's like,
What's wrong with you?
"I'm an archaeologist. There could be something interesting in here, like
I
dinosaur
doubt it.
bones and
The
chaos,
whole island is full of dinosaur bones. Dinosaurs live here.
imperfections in the skin."
You
There's
concern
gonna
me.
be imperfections in your skin digging around in there. Sadly, I'm not there to say that.
He stands up and goes, "Where is your friend?"
I'm right here. I went.
"Oh, I didn't see you. You blend in."
Hey.
Yeah, that's not a cool thing to say.
"Oh, I don't mean it offensively. I just mean you blend in because you're so quiet, like these things floating in the water."
Okay, let's just go further before you say something worse.
He unbuttons his shirt a little bit, showing a tuft of chest hair coiling out. He's like, "All right, so," he's gold blooming it. "Who is the leader of this trio, this menage a trois, this threesome?"
I mean, I think Ash, because he's been around the longest.
"That makes sense. Okay, Ash,
Yeah.
lead on."
All right, I'm gonna remembering which way the
Mhm.
like castle was. Start going that way through the sewers.
All right, yep.
Yep,
You
follow
start walking through this waist-deep fecal sludge and water mix. Meanwhile, the cart is pulled pretty deep, and you guys can't see where this is going. I don't imagine with feign death. An hour passes, and you both wake back up on the back of a cart full of dead bodies. Just you and Mordecai.
I'm gonna remain perfectly still.
Nobody around. The guards apparently have left. It's a very cold room. It's pretty dark, and it just reeks of death.
Dark vision, 60 feet.
It's not like super dark. It's dim, so it's very cold.
Noose is gonna look around. What else can he see?
A bunch of dead bodies all over the floor, in the cart, and there appears to be ice on the walls.
They just
Alright.
put us in a freezer.
I don't know. Hold on. So are there any, we see the door that they took the cart through. Are there any other entrances or exits?
Perception check.
I'll go ahead and look too, because perception's my thing.
Yep, we both can do a perception check.
Like my passive is 17, but I got a, let's see.
We'll go with your passive if you want.
Okay,
Unless you rolled higher.
I didn't.
Okay, we'll go passive perception then for this.
All right.
Yeah, my total on that's going to be a 23.
Yeah. You both see a grate in the floor where it looks like if ice ever happens to melt, it drains through this grate and goes down. And the grate's about 6 feet wide.
All right. Let's see.
Wait, wouldn't that also lead into the sewers?
Who
I don't
knows?
know what also is.
Okay.
Okay.
If one of us was a dwarf, we could probably find out.
Does
Oh,
it look
anyway.
like there's anything on the bodies, or are they just like?
Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Now, are you touching the bodies to examine them or no?
Not.
Well, you were laying on them, but yeah, give me a medicine check.
That is actually a 26.
Most of the bodies appear to be from stab wounds and cuts. However, some of the wounds appear to be magical in nature, like fire.
Ooh.
Some of the wounds are from rapiers. Some of the wounds are from great axes, scythes. However, you do notice that some of these bodies also are covered in very red, sort of. There's like a liquid. They're covered in like these red pustules and boils, and there's a swirling orange liquid inside these boils.
Yeah, I don't think you should touch that.
Has Noose ever seen it before?
No.
Can he, based on how it looks, can he perhaps gauge whether it's like acidic or poisonous?
It doesn't look like it's acidic or poisonous. It looks like it's more of like a type of disease.
Oh, geez. Coming from Bleak Skull, I guess. Okay, yes. Bad. This is bad. Hold on. Were we lying on any of them?
Okay. Pardon, Garrett?
Sorry, were we lying on any of the diseased ones?
No.
Okay. Oh, that was close.
And what'd you say, Mordecai?
Oh, I said I don't have immunity to disease yet. That's
Okay.
another level away. Speaking of which, I noticed I'm missing hit points and stuff. Have we taken a long rest? Or?
Nope.
Okay.
There was a combat encounter that happened yet.
All right.
For the benefits of things, I'll say you can have you'll have the benefit of a short rest because of the feigned death in the cart.
Okay. I'll spend a couple Monday.
But yeah, as you're all like chilling in this freezer, you hear voices. You hear, yes. So if we go this way, I think we'll find feces and more feces, and we could use it to like dirty ourselves up and throw it at the guards as distractions. It'd be quite chaotic.
Talking.
No, it'd be
Please
fun.
stop talking. Please stop talking.
And Noose and Mordecai, you can hear those voices coming from down below, through the grate.
We would recognize them as
Yeah.
Mordecai or as Ash and Ogden.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Mordecai.
Yeah, I guess I'll be like, oh crap. Hold on. And then I'm gonna run over and try to pull up the grate. I'm not gonna yell down yet because I don't want to pull any attention that there might be outside the door.
Ash,
we don't know.
Eralie and Ogden would hear the sound of the slight sound of like footsteps, and then the sound of a metal being scraped on stone from above.
Wait. Shush. What was that?
And I think we should pause and look around.
You want to mow?
Yeah, and Mordecai, you rip the grate off the floor, and Noose just Geronimo's into the hole and just splash into the poop water.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it quietly, but I guess if the goblin's just gonna yell, he's just gonna be like, "Oh fuck!"
Not like okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Sploosh, Noose, you cannonball into poop water, and it's thick and sludgy. It's viscous poop water, and you just cannonball into it.
How heavy is this grate?
5 pounds.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not that heavy.
No.
The door. Is there a door in here?
Yeah, it's locked from the inside.
Does
Or
it
no, it's not
have
locked
a
from the
handle?
outside. It does.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the grate because it's a good size grate, obviously. I'm gonna like push it up underneath it and like give it a couple kicks as quietly as possible to keep it like.
Yeah, you bar the door shut.
All right. I also did that because I have a slight suspicion that because Mordecai, dealing with this sort of thing a couple times now, he's like, yeah, nobody just keeps bodies preserved like this for no reason. So he's slightly concerned that these are for necromancy purposes, and he doesn't want any access to them.
All right.
So yeah, he's just gonna make sure that door is absolutely jam shut.
It's pretty jam shut.
All right, he's gonna be like, I'm betting shark senses the smell of shit. It instantly hits him.
For sure.
Before he's just like, oh fuck. He's actually slightly tempted to take his chances elsewhere, but he then drops down. He's
all right,
like,
yeah.
Fuck it.
You sploosh into the poop water too, and Ogden's yes, friends, reunited once more. This is how it should be, and he slaps Ash playfully on the back really hard.
Don't touch me.
Where did you guys come from?
Oh shit! I shouldn't have done this. Mordecai's
Weren't
like,
you
I could have.
guys inside the castle?
Yes, we were inside the castle, and now I've jumped down here instead of helping you all get up there.
Why?
Oh, that would have been wonderful.
Why? Because I'm stupid. How far away is the hole?
It's about 30 feet up.
Okay.
Is there any way I can shape the liquid in the sewer to make a staircase? Any way possible.
There's not enough room in it. Like, you could, but there wouldn't be enough room to like maneuver in the tunnel to get into the hole.
I've got an idea. They didn't loot us, did they? Whenever they tossed us in here.
They did not. You're
I'm
dead.
gonna pat myself down.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna pat myself down, see if I have.
You have
anything on
everything.
me.
You still have everything on you.
Okay, so I have a whip specifically for this. I'm gonna Indiana Jones this thing and see if I can't.
Whips have 10 range. Have 10 feet range, I think.
Right. Hold on. What I'm gonna do, because I'm a monk, and because he's been, I'm gonna see if I can justify this with my background. Because he's been, very parkourish all over the ship and stuff. I'm gonna try to run up the wall to gain enough height to do what I need to do, and then go.
All right, give me
right.
Give me an athletics check with disadvantage because the walls are covered in slick with shit.
I can do that. Athletics and acrobatics are my things. Well, other than perception.
Actually, acrobatics with disadvantage because it's more acrobatic than
acrobatics.
athletic. Yeah.
You gonna try something tough,
Thanks,
buddy?
that.
Here, I think Tipsy might be able to help you out there, Mordecai. And he just claps you on the back with a poop hand
Oh yeah, give me all the blessings.
and gives you guidance.
So that's
Right.
And I'm just
It'll
gonna
be
start humming.
a straight roll then.
Well, no,
Oh,
Looking
true.
so crazy right now. You got me looking so crazy right now. And I'm gonna like try to inspire you.
Okay.
So do I have an inspiration die? Is that what
And
you're
a
saying?
and a D4
Yes.
from bless
well, it's
or
not-
guidance.
Yeah.
So you get it's right in the way. You get a D8 inspiration.
Oh shit, the 8.
D8
Yeah.
and a D4 from guidance or bless or guidance. God,
It's
so
guidance,
many
So
spells.
yeah. But still disadvantage.
Yep.
Yep.
but with all the buffs plus my skill improvements, let's
And
cultist dice.
in 10 to 15 minutes, when we take our break in about 10 to 15 minutes, you guys will all get to see Caleb play Ogden and not me play Ogden. Thank God.
So the first roll is a total of 22. It's actually really not high whenever you think about it. Oh wait, that would have been 28. I forgot to add my proficiency bonus. Okay, second roll. Lower, but that's a 22.
You succeed.
Because that is 9 plus 1 plus 6 plus 6. So yeah.
9 plus 1 plus 6 plus 6. Okay. You succeed.
Yeah, that's
And you
Alright.
are now hanging about 10 feet plus your height through the hole.
yeah, because we had like homebrewed this into like a grappling hook thing.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna like
I'll see like it like somehow wraps around the wheel of this dead body cart. And you hear it kind of shift a little bit, like,
all right. So we're gonna have to go up this one at a time, but to help out, I'm going to climb up and hold the cart. Can you all handle that?
Do you have any rope?
That was I'm gonna let down a rope.
All right.
Because if I still have all my stuff, I have like 100 feet of rope at all times.
oh wow, Chad's like Shark Shank Redemption.
Active chat.
I was going to make that pun as soon as we escaped via sewers.
Oh. So Mordecai, as you
yeah.
climb up to the top, you hear a rumbling sound up where you are, and your friends all hear the rumbling sound, but it's much louder for them. And
Shit.
I need everybody to give me perception checks that's down in the sewer.
Oh,
Oh,
19 passive, but overall 17.
Ogden got a 9.
It's got
Nat
a
one.
17.
Nat 20.
Okay, so what'd you get, News?
17.
Okay, News, Eralie, you guys look and you see a wave. Like the sewers are, like the sewers around the castle are being like opened up to like flush everything out, and you see a wave of like poop, a tidal wave of poop basically coming at you guys, and it's about 150 feet away. So if y'all want to climb up the ropes, I need everybody give me dexterity checks to climb up that rope real quick.
Start climbing. Everybody start climbing. And I'm just gonna like hold on to the base because I can breathe underwater.
Ogden Boon got a 6.
Can I give everybody the help action by trying to pull?
Yeah,
this
so
thing up
everybody will
with
get advantage. 17 for
it's
Ogden.
a dex. Is it a dex check or a dex save?
Just check.
Dex, you said
it? Everybody has advantage.
Yep, because
Can I use-
Mordecai's helping.
Can I use acrobatics?
No, it's just a straight dex check.
All right. 15.
All right.
No, 14.
All right.
17 with the
The
advantage.
DC's 10.
Oh, with advantage.
17 for news.
The
Oh,
DC's 10.
that's a 19.
Everybody makes it.
Yeah, right.
And Mordecai pulls you guys all up, and you guys watch as this
I use
poop.
my brain.
You guys watch as this poop wave just. Basically, just, and that's how you realize the wall is so slick with poop. And you look around, and now Ash, Eralie, Ogden, you guys see the cart of just dead people and the pulsating, swirling red and orange boils.
Yeah, don't touch that, guys.
Are they dead or were they
Oh,
like?
yeah, they're super dead, except for this guy. And Nusel cast Animate Dead on one of the diseased ones.
Why would you?
What's
you
the
realize you just touched them.
1 second.
I hope
What's
these don't
the
explode?
Hey, News? What
Yeah.
CR can you raise with Animate Dead? I need to know.
It's only the
I can just tell you. Yeah, I can just tell you it's only a zombie or a skeleton.
Oh man, I was gonna hope it was
as long as
something
it's
cool.
humanoid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up to you, honestly.
Damn it.
Fuck it. You know what? I'm the DM. I know. Now, do you have Garrett? Do you have Ghost of Saltmarsh?
I do not. But if you have the
Kate's.
stuff
It's
sharing
Kate's.
on,
Kate, do you have Ghost of Saltmarsh? Because you're still sharing for this campaign.
I don't.
Okay.
It just came out, so I don't have it.
Do you want to stop sharing the campaign real quick, and then I'll do it?
Yeah.
Because I kind of need to do it for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Give me a few minutes.
Yep. And I'm gonna go into Academy of Doors and turn off content sharing because who knows when that's coming back.
I was going to say something, and I don't remember what it is now. Oh, right. Whenever you get done, I was going to ask if I could possibly use my shark senses to sniff out like the disease or whatever, and see if I can maybe identify what it is.
You did kind of grow up in a more remote location, though.
Yeah,
Give me
but he's also well traveled.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Okay, I can do that. Because that's wisdom, right? Yeah.
Give me a medicine
Kaboom.
check.
Oh shit. That's only 7 plus 4 or plus 3, so
No.
that's 10.
It just looks like a
Yeah.
gross disease.
No, I regret sniffing it for no reason.
Yeah, enable content sharing on Beneath the Tide. All right, so confirm, please. Confirm, please.
It takes a second.
It's really slow. All right, Garrett.
yes.
Now, because I have content sharing on this campaign, so you should have, which is great because you guys are, because D&D Beyond stuff. Ghost of Saltmarsh, the monster you're looking for this purpose. I need to see zombies are what, CR1 or CR
Yes.
like pretty low.
Well, not CR1. They're like zombies are specifically CR 1/4, and skeletons are 1/4 as well.
Okay, so we'll say it's a zombie,
Yeah.
but because it's so you actually don't even need to like worry about this, but whatever. You all can look at ship stats now. It's a zombie that has this as part of it. I'll send it to you privately.
All right.
speaking of which, did Salt Mist add any new classes or anything, or
Nope.
was it just world building?
It's mostly it's a lot of adventures that have been adapted to 5e,
Oh, cool.
and it's
Cool.
ship stuff and ship customization. But we'll get into that. Yeah. So Garrett, you raise one of these zombies that's covered in these boils, and you watch as the boils, when it comes sort of to life, the boils go from this reddish orange to just blue.
Ooh.
If that explodes, I'm never gonna forgive you.
And it's just like, ugh. And as you,
Hey, Billy, don't explode.
You named him Billy.
Yeah, his name's Billy.
Okay. Hello, Billy. He's not very talkative, is he?
This is wonderful, you guys. You can raise the dead. So now what do? We're stuck in this freezer.
Is there any other entrances
just a
besides
door.
the sewer and the door?
Nope. It's a freezer.
And they were unconscious when they went in.
Yep.
Can I try to peek out from
The
the
door-
other side of the door?
The door is currently barred shut with the grate.
From the other
Hold on,
side?
give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna walk over, unbar it.
Yep.
Right, now
Okay.
can I peek out the door? Just very stealthily.
You go to
and
like
quietly.
move the door and it's locked from the other side.
Shit.
I have an idea. Does it look like it's bolt locked, or is it just the lock on the door itself?
You can't tell from this side.
I can't tell from this side. Does the door swing inwards, I'm guessing, or does it swing outwards? Like, I could tell that by where the hinges are.
Outwards.
So what I'm going to try to do, does it look like there's enough room to fit something flat through the the sides of the doors?
Possibly.
Okay, before I do that, does it look like the door can be picked? Because I believe we have somebody who
No.
can pick the lock.
No.
Do we have anybody who can pick locks?
No rogues in this party right now.
I thought trickery. Got it. Never mind. Anyway,
Are there any hinges?
There are hinges.
right. That's what I'm about to go after. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take from my bag. What's it called? They're pitons, so to speak.
Kittens.
Pitons.
Oh.
Yeah, they're designed to go tink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to is Pass Without a Trace still active? No, that was concentration, so it ended as soon as Feign Death activated,
Yep.
didn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to
Oh no.
slip this. Oh,
So as you like got the python on the hinges, you hear footsteps coming down the hallway, and you hear as a lock is turned.
okay. Plan B.
I yank my trident back from whoever's currently holding it.
All right,
me.
and as the door swings open, we're gonna go take our break right now and pick up Caleb. So
Oh.
we'll be back.
Okay.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. So it gives time everybody to go to the bathroom and get drinks. Yeah, we'll see you all in 5 minutes
All right, let's do this.
with Ogden Boon.
Yeah.
everybody. Oh, I'm unmuted now. Hi, everybody. We're back. Welcome to our post-break. We're here with Caleb. He's back as Ogden Boon. And yeah, we're picking up the break. The door swings open. What do you guys want to do?
Muse is gonna dip one of his darts into his poison.
I'm just going to do what I intended.
And load it.
The hammer is at head level. I'm going to lobotomize this guard.
Yep. Give me improvised weapon check.
That's fine. Wait, I don't have Tavern Brawler, but I do have strength, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, that is a so that's just going to be flat. I'm guessing no proficiency.
No proficiency.
But 17 beat his AC.
That hits 100%.
Awesome.
Roll damage for that, please.
What should I roll damage with? A literal thing aimed at the temple of somebody's head, hammering it into it.
D4, because it's improvised weapon.
Oh, okay. Some people use different rules.
I D4 plus D4
Like-
plus. You know what? For the sake of this, let's say it's a critical hit because it's going to be a surprise attack. So let's go.
Okay.
D4 plus your strength modifier, critical, so max damage plus roll damage.
So
Can
7
I-
plus roll damage.
Yeah.
Bad.
Can I also be casting
I just
Dissonant
rolled max
Whispers?
damage again, so
Well,
it's
hold on.
14 damage.
Thunk, and warm liquid splashes your face and your chest, and you feel the python sink through bone and through skull and into brain. And you guys watch as one of the servants just face first into the freezer, dead.
Shouldn't have served evil.
Perhaps we look before we stab next time. Just a
pirate.
But
suggestion.
now we have no witnesses?
That's not that you can't use that forever. We talked about the wanton murder, remember?
I wasn't a part of this conversation.
Right. I mean
think
the
this was before
firebombing.
I was here.
Yes.
To our defense, he may have gotten scared and yelled, seeing a bunch of people standing in a room full of corpses.
I just said look before we make the decision. Don't let circumstance make your decisions for you.
I'm so glad that's
Deuces.
so good.
Now
Muse
they're
is
dead,
Fair enough.
so let's
All
put them
right,
on the
you're the
pile.
captain.
Muse is
Wow,
dragging the body.
I think I've seen these garments before.
Ones I'm wearing? You gave them to me.
The ones on the bodies.
You have?
Really?
The one I just made, should I feel even worse than I actually don't?
I
What do you
just-
mean?
What I mean is, this is a traditional garment of some kind. Let me take another look, if I may.
Perception check.
Ooh, that's a big 13. I'm
They-
trying to I'm trying to figure out if I actually know anything within their culture based on the serving class of their.
So maybe a history check?
Uh,
Well, like, would I garner any knowledge from because I'm trying to just mainly suss out who we just killed.
you have no fucking clue. They look like they're a servant here at the castle. You kind of make out.
And
they're-
with their culture, do they care? Like, if someone will go, like, because there are certain cultures where, like, the serving class, they're untouchable. It doesn't matter.
you probably have the idea that nobody's going to care. But they're probably going to care if they're probably going to realize that, okay, someone's in the castle killing people, but they're not going to care that one of their servants is killed.
Hide and loot the bodies.
Well, Noose is already cutting the clothes off of them and like
Oh God.
it's like performing a slight autopsy.
All right,
He does this all the
Noose,
time.
as you remove the clothes, you see their body is heavily mutilated. It was once a male, but he has been Theon Greyjoyed.
Oof.
Boy.
Hmm.
Genitals have been cut away and cauterized, and he has metal chains basically pierced into his flesh all over his abdomen.
Just poor guy.
That's not right. That's not right.
And
Oh,
Muse is-
speaking of not right, Ash, if I can borrow you for a second.
Why does that remind you of? I'm not sure if I'm going to agree to this.
He's going to lift up the servant. It's like, all right, so you've seen the face.
Yeah.
He's going to take off the clothes and toss them to you. Lead the way.
Oh, I understand. Yes, all right. Yeah, I'll get myself into the servant.
Okay.
And
See,
then go.
wanton murder does pay off sometimes, as long as you don't blow up the loop.
I'm a Ken doll.
What should we do with the
Yes, we're
body?
playing
Like,
dress up
should we
with the
like just,
changeling.
should
I
we
have an
just
idea.
drag it in and
haven't-
lock it up?
I have an idea of what we can do with the body.
Oh, what
I
was that?
open
Throw it on top
I
of
open
the
the grate. Blunk.
Well, that is that.
And it just washes away.
It's slam dunk.
Yes. All right.
And now you're sitting here with the door wide open, and you can see into castle hallways.
Is there anyone standing directly outside
Nope.
that could have heard this? All right,
Nope.
great.
So, if I may, I think I have a way for us to get a scout without making too much, bringing too much attention to ourselves.
By
Just
all
create a
means.
scout.
What
What-
do you
what was
mean?
that? What I mean is, I can summon a familiar, and who's gonna argue with a sneaky little rat scurrying about?
But
Especially in a place like this.
wouldn't that take time?
I mean,
Take an
10.
hour.
Well, actually, it'll only take 10 minutes.
Do we have enough time to wait on this, or should?
Oh, I suppose you guys are more inclined to the smash and grab situation. I think you have a friend. There's a friend you have. Sorry, I'm in.
I'm gonna pause you right there, and he's going to point towards our now replica of the servant, Mr.
Replica
Ash.
Ken dog.
Ken dog?
Right.
Ken doll.
So brilliant idea.
None of you heard that.
Oh, also the casting time on Find Familiar is 1 hour.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
I
long
pulled it
spell.
up just to check. It is
Oh,
a
thank you.
long ass spell.
Ah, I see it. Thank you.
Also, you have to have 10 GP worth of all the consumable items, which is not produced from a. Yeah, it has a GP cost, so it can't be produced from a component pouch. They make sure you can't do this on the fly.
Unless you've precast it already before, in which
Yeah.
case you can just be like, pop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's something to do ahead of time,
Mhm.
just for future reference.
As Real's standing here,
Thank you.
you see a guard pass the door. Doesn't even pay attention to the open door. He just walks right past the door and goes down a hallway and goes down a set of stairs to it. And you can see him opening a door with a set of keys and then closing the door behind him and going in.
Okay.
Did you all see that?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna like stealth over to that door to try to like peek inside.
Give me a
Wait,
stealth check.
Wait.
We never do anything. I'm being.
I was going to send the person we just created as a spy.
That's a 4.
Oh, you hear voices.
I think we
on-
figured out how we're gonna get how we're gonna reintegrate Eclipse into the party is that we're gonna execute
You
Kate's current character.
you hear a voice on the other side of the door, and the door swings open, and it's a prison-y door. And Eralie, as the door swings open, you see inside, it's a prison cell made with marble floors and just like cells. Obviously, it's a nice-looking prison. It's like the royal prison. There's nobody inside. And the guard turns around and looks right at you, and he's like, "What the fuck you doing down here?"
I'm sorry. I'm a guest of.
And
the
he looks
king.
up a little
I
bit,
got
and he
lost.
sees everybody else standing in the doorway nearby.
What? Actually, sadly for our poor water genasi, I'm evil. Before the guard, as soon as
Sleight of
I
hand check.
walked,
Sleight of hand check.
that works perfectly for me. Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a.
I was honestly hoping because I would have fucked this up.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, you close the door, and he looks up, doesn't see anything, looks back down at you. It's like, all right, what the fuck you doing here?
I'm sorry. I'm a guest of the king's friends. And I just got lost.
No, you're
I
not.
actually lost my guard.
No, you're not.
If there's any
He,
kind of
lift.
abandoned.
I don't care. Show me your forearms. Show me your forearms.
My forearms.
Yes.
Have I seen the acacia grove?
Nope.
Si-
Nope.
Oh shit!
Did the servant have an Acacia Grove symbol on him?
You want to check your body real quick?
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, I looked down at my arm.
Nope.
I didn't. Nope.
Okay. Well, yeah.
That would have been really convenient, though.
So he's sitting there. Show me your forearms.
Can we hear this?
You can.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level on him.
I was gonna come help you, but never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hold on now. I'm evil.
1 sec.
He needs to make a Wisdom save.
Yeah.
And you're not part of the, technically,
That's an 8.
not the crew.
He fails. He takes 5d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
Damn.
That'd be
He's,
really awkward if
he's
it
one of the
doesn't
King's
kill him.
Guard.
He's just like, oh.
Well, okay. Well, fuck you. So, yeah.
Hopefully he's not embarrassed and sell me, motherfucker.
Takes
Yeah. Cut through you like a knife through butter. Oh, like carving a cake. Go through like carving a cake.
Better than sell me is
Awesome.
something else. Yeah.
Joke's on us. He's a mind flayer thrall.
He takes 15 psychic damage. And then I'm going to run down the hall.
Yeah, no, you're not. He's going to
I'm
attack of
gonna
opportunity because you attacked him. And you did 15 damage, which he just shrugs off. Great sword off his back. Attack of opportunity
Oh shit,
against
this
you.
is one of those guards.
Yeah,
These are
King's
the ones we're
Guard.
not supposed to fuck with.
They're using night statistics. So that's a
Oh, no.
that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes, just a bit.
Yeah. Cool.
Does Noose?
That is 9 slashing damage
Okay.
as you book it off down the hallway. And
Okay.
he takes a horn out and goes,
As I'm running, I'm going to message them.
Oh no.
That's what I did. I'm gonna
I'll be right back.
message Ash and be like, "I've got you a distraction. Just go and get your friends."
It's not a distraction. It raised the entire alarm.
And I'm gonna try to just book it out of the castle.
yeah, okay. So you're running elsewhere. Noose,
Uh-huh.
Ash, Mordecai, and Ogden, as you're all hiding in the freezer still, the door is now closed. You hear a voice in your head. Ash, Noose, and Mordecai recognize the voice.
Okay.
It's just, well then. I didn't realize you were on the island. Interesting.
Well, we were hoping to keep it that way.
No
So
response
think
because you
back.
can't reply back.
Okay, I was just
You
making sure.
can't reply to this message.
Can't reply to this message. And he's like, I could summon a demon into that freezer with you all. But
Dad?
no.
That would actually be really unfortunate for the demon.
It's so funny. He's like, I'd like to see how this plays out and see how well you fare in the castle. Eclipse is fine. And Ash, you're the only one that hears this in your head. Did you come here for your mother, who I imprisoned in one of the cells? You can respond to this.
I don't. I don't actually respond to it.
He smile. You can't see him smile, but you can sense he's smiling on his end, and he says, "Yeah, she's not here. That was a trick."
Thank you for believing in me.
No response. And the door opens by itself. You see like a flash of green energy at the door, and it just it opens. And you hear a voice in all your heads again. Come find me. At this point, Eralie, you're running down the hallway.
Uh-huh.
It's a straight hallway, and that King's Guard's right behind you again.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Action dash.
Damn.
Movement run full speed.
All right.
Bonus action. I don't know. Magic stone.
Okay. And you're throwing a stone at this guy?
No, I'm just enchanting the 2 stones that I have.
Crossbow bolt. Yeah. That is an 18 plus
Yep.
2 to hit.
Yep.
All right. This just went pear-shaped. That is only 3 piercing damage.
Was this your intention?
Crossbow bolt hits you between the shoulder blades.
Yeah.
How far down the corridor are they?
Oh, she's long out of sight. She is long gone.
Is the knight still there though?
Oh no, he's long gone too.
Great. Okay.
And as you guys like,
things in my life
and you guys notice 10 Kingsguards stop in front of the door and look at where you guys are standing, but they can't see you. Almost like something happened, and the freezer looks empty to them. They're like, "Well, that's weird." And the 10 of them run off down the hallway after the other Kingsguard and Eralie.
Hold on. Before they run.
Wait, what?
Okay, before they run.
No, never mind. I had a passing thought. And my passing thought was Greece, but I stopped.
Okay. All right. So the 4 of you that are in the freezer, what do you guys want to do? The door's still like wide open, and the guards just didn't see you somehow.
Also, I'm going to bring this up just in case it hasn't been mentioned yet. We started playing with a role. I don't know if Justin has enforced it, where if you say you're going to do something, you have to do it. So just be careful. That's why we couldn't take back the stealth action.
Yeah, of course.
It was straight up. If you say you do it, yeah. So just be careful.
Thank you.
I'm being nice. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Very nice.
The 4 of you are in the freezer, and Eralie basically just made everything go pear-shaped.
I guess.
You guys were taking forever to do anything.
You were in a castle owned by a king. It's kind of stressful.
Opportunities.
It's a stealth mission.
Opportunities knocking, fellows. Let's
Apparently.
Let's boogie.
Well, the good news is, I'm going to look down. Is the door to the jail thing still open?
It is.
The good news is we have a door open.
As you all step out into the hallway, you all feel like
Do
a
it.
sucking sensation in your stomach.
Oh, I don't like
Well,
that.
you all feel a sucking sensation in your stomach no matter what. Eralie, you feel
Oh.
it as well. As you're running away, and you all just blink out of existence for a mere second, and you find yourself standing in a throne room.
Yeah.
Am I in the throne room
Oh, wait,
too?
all of us?
And
There we go.
you feel this like sensation over all of you. You all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Ooh.
Oh,
That can't be
that's
good.
'cause I used my 2 4th level spells.
And sitting
I know what's going on.
Sitting at the throne, you see a very fat, overweight king. Long, black, bushy beard and a crown on his head. Basically, looks like what you'd expect. He looks like Bobby B. Robert Baratheon. Essentially. Bobby B.
Hey, yo, I'm Bobby B.
That's a
King of the
shout out
Seven
from a
Kingdoms.
really awful subreddit called r/freefolk. Also, beside him, you see Roman Isaac, the blue dragonborn with the skeletal hand and the rotting face. He's got a scythe on his back. Beside the king on the left-hand side is a gray-furred tabaxi. Her eyes are glowing a little bit blue, and her tattoo is also glowing blue, which has been rebranded onto herself. That Durza previously burned away. And the king just sits there and goes, "What brings you into my keep?"
I want to be friends. Charm person.
Oh no. Okay.
This is
I was
not good.
going
but
to
it
use
could-
the potion, so he beat me to it.
All right. Charm person, what's the saving throw on that?
That is wisdom.
Wisdom. Fuck, if this happens, this could go so fucking bad.
For you or for
I don't know.
Put noose directly in front of the person we were already planning to either
This is a really bad
murder
situation.
or take hostage.
This a 13 for a saving throw.
Fails.
As this fails, he loses concentration on his disguise self spell. That's how I'm going to word it. It shimmers to an image of a drow with shaved side of his head and a white sort of like comb over on his side.
Sorry, I'm probably gonna screw myself over, but drow are like elves. Are they
Oh,
immune to charm?
One second.
Okay, sorry.
And he's got 6-inch fingernails on either side. Long red coat. He looks very, very powerful magic-wise. That image also falters, almost like he was stacking disguised selves on top of each other. This is what I didn't expect this to get revealed today, but because of how I assumed Charm Person would work, I feel like disguised self would drop.
It makes sense.
Sitting there is not a drow. Sitting there is something far, far worse,
Hopefully
who
it's
is
not
intended
Charcharion.
to be far, far worse. You see this figure wearing a long, flowing blue cloak, a red shirt, green pants, and these turquoise-ish boots that come to points, sitting on the throne. He has the head of a tiger,
Oh no.
Oh
God, it's a
no!
Rakshasa.
and he's got backwards hands, and he's just sitting there going, well, hello.
Hey, you're fuzzy like my friend.
Yes, I am
We're
Calios
friends now.
Windmere.
Hello, Calios.
Hello. And Roman's like, wait, what the fuck? Roman looks at him, he's like, what?
Wait,
You're not a...
even Roman's confused?
Yeah. Roman's like, wait, what the fuck? And you guys see something happen to Roman a little bit, and his eyes glaze over a little bit, and he looks down, and he's like, where the fuck am I?
Oh.
And he's like touching his flesh, and he's just like, what? Why am
Hey,
I
woman.
all rotted?
You're in a tough spot, buddy. Check out your hand.
He's like, what? What?
I'm guessing does the binding on I almost said Storm Passing Seas, wrong character.
Eclipse? No.
Eclipse.
No.
Eclipse does not drop. Okay.
It's tied to Roman.
So in other words, to Roman.
And he's just like, he looks around, Calios is just sitting there going, looking at Noose, just, hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, buddy.
What
So-
I'm worried about
Oh,
is
hold on a second.
Rakshasa
Oh, never mind. Oh,
will
wait,
still
hold
try to
on.
murder us.
Hey, Noose,
Yeah,
Because
what's
he's-
up?
this is my mistake, hold on. This should not have happened,
Yeah.
but I went with it.
Alright.
We'll say it happens for the time being,
Uh-huh.
and then it just sort of snaps because I forgot they have limited magic immunity. They can't be affected by spells of 6th level or lower. So...
They also have physical weapon immunity.
So that happens, and he sort of the sort of like charm just wears off after the minute, but it reveals his true persona, and Roman is just
Hey.
back in control. Actually, no. Hold on, let me roll something. Roman is back in control of his own inhibitions. He seems to he's like scythe off his back, and he turns to the Rakshasa.
Noose is gonna use the blow dart on the Rakshasa.
Does it not break Charm
Why?
Person?
Charm
It's
person
already
ended.
broken.
Charm person ended
Oh.
because of the way. Roll me. Yeah, roll me an attack roll.
Okay.
So while we know this,
Okay, so we're doing this.
yeah, I was about to say
The
any
blow dart
knowledge-
hits him. I'll say the blow dart hits him. Nothing happens. Almost like he's immune to it.
Yeah, now we
Can
would
I
know.
throw
And
one
it-
of my
but-
enchanted stones
oh,
at him
okay.
with my sling?
Yeah, let
No,
everybody
no,
get.
no. Hold on. Mordecai.
She already
the
said
murder
it.
hope,
Already said it.
Going to,
Okay, that's
This took a turn I did not expect.
that's wait, what spells is that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
What's Eralie's alignment?
I think she's chaotic something.
Chaotic what?
I'm looking
Neutral, I think.
chaotic
remember-
chaotic good.
Oh,
Chaotic good? Cool.
Yeah.
So it hits, but it doesn't do any damage.
What? But
What's
it's
the-
magic.
It's not. Yeah, but it's a. Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it.
It's
Do
a
it.
magic-
Yeah, that's right. I read it wrong. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it.
It's magic stone.
Roll damage.
it's also cantrips, so I see
it's-
what he's trying to say.
It's
Oh, that's
7.
right.
It is a cantrip.
Uh,
Oh, because magic spells.
Nothing happens. Just bounces
So
off.
Shillelagh, or Shillelagh,
Shillelagh.
is he different? Shillelagh. sorry.
He stands up and just goes, well, well, well. You turned my servant against me. And he looks at Roman, and Roman's just like, go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna throw in a guess and say a certain somebody's animal instincts are going off really, really heavy fight or
You're
flight.
all getting like like fight or flight instincts right now. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
I'm about to say something really mean. So
Is it roll initiative?
it is almost gonna be roll initiative. Basically, you guys keep attacking this. Well, understandably attack your Rakshasa.
Mordecai is going to
Can I-
speak up since I will bite a wizard.
What's
No, go ahead. What are
sorry?
you saying?
What's the range on detect thoughts?
Detect thoughts.
Yeah, it's
That's
so-
below a
Third-
6th level spell.
30 feet,
Yeah,
It's
and it won't work
self.
because
It's
it's
within
lower
30
than
feet
6th
of
level
you.
right now. You can't. You won't.
Yeah, knowing we've just physically witnessed, so it is no longer metagaming.
Everybody, give me a history check because nobody will know what a Rakshasa is though in this.
Well,
Yeah.
10.
Nope.
15.
Nope.
15.
Nope.
Flat 15.
Nope.
Yeah.
14.
Nope. But he just got attacked a bunch and it didn't seem to phase him or anything, so you're automatically like, what the fuck? And then you get the idea that he's also been controlling Roman, so that's also a red flag to you guys. So you definitely would know that this guy is not... You don't want to fight him.
The only person I think who could possibly no, not even Sam, because his ability isn't a 6th level. Well,
The only one
it's not a spell.
that could basically handle the situation is Roman.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because Roman's got the.
The Seal and Heil.
Mm-hmm.
Can that mind control people?
It can.
Roman, use that thing in your hand.
Shut the fuck up.
And Noose is gonna cast Bless on.
Yeah, let's not forget Ronan was mind controlled, but he's also evil. Worse than I am.
Was he? I don't remember. I don't know how long he's been mind controlled. for.
Everybody, because of how long this has been taking, I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh boy.
I was trying to come up with fucking.
I gotta stop using this die.
And there is a new map on Roll20. Oh, fuck.
Alright.
Yeah, Caleb, you need to join the Roll20 link.
TPK. TPK. TPK.
I mean, maybe.
I love how Jeff Goldblum is just in our party of misfits.
I mean, it's fitting.
Uh-huh.
Is he a human?
No, half elf.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he might also be the only one.
Well,
that
Jeff
doesn't look
Goldblum
like
is a
misfit.
Holman. Jeff Goldblum is a human.
Are we sure about that though?
He could be an elf.
I just realized.
Some kind of fae.
I just realized.
Some kind of fae.
Can't
fae
see
in
the
general.
map.
I believe it. Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum is definitely Oberon, King of the Fairies.
Mm,
I feel like that's an
Well-
insult to Jeff Goldblum.
yeah, because
I don't-
Oberon's kind of a bitch.
I mean, he gets better.
Does he?
Does
Ben?
he?
I mean, at the end of Midsummer, he's like kind of nice.
Well, that's because he wins.
That's true.
All right, so everybody on Roll20
Uh-huh.
for the
Yeah,
battle
I'm
map.
gonna roll a fake initiative right quick. So, wait, are we using a tracker?
I have I am using my own tracker.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. It's been a while since I played anything.
Let me roll. Oh, hold on. I need a separate window for this.
Because I've
Let
been
me know
missing.
when you're ready for
All right.
initiative numbers.
One sec.
TPK. We could just all like give Ronan the help action. We're just all sitting here like Ronan.
Ronan,
Yeah, Roman.
Ronan.
However, with fight or flight kicking in and Mordecai being Mordecai, he's probably going to put the party's health first.
All right.
I mean, Ash has a magic trident, so that might do something.
all
He
right.
might.
Damage him.
All right. So
We don't know that.
everybody roll initiative if you haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got it.
Okay. 25 to 20.
Noose has 22.
Shit. Okay, not 222, 22. All right. 15 to 20.
I got a 19.
15.
19 and 15. Okay.
Here I was born.
Eralie, what'd you get for initiative?
14.
14 and Ogden.
I have 5.
Oh no.
Sorry. No, plus. Sorry, there's music going off from the thing, and it's weird and it's driving me nuts. So.
Oh, you can lower it on your end if you need to.
6. 6 was my total.
If you go to master volume, you
I'm
can
gonna stop
lower
the
it.
music here.
Yeah, you got it.
Or at least turn it down.
All right. Yeah.
Sorry, that threw me off. I did not expect
Okay.
that.
No worries. Yeah. What'd you get for initiative? I totally got distracted.
Initiative was 6.
6. All right. Fantastic. Hey, Noose.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Oh, will we?
Yeah.
Alright. News is gonna. So first off, I need to do a little query on the map here.
Yeah. What's up?
What are those 4 white squares or white-ish squares in the middle part of the map?
Middle part of the map.
Yeah, there's like 4 of them.
Oh, those
They're
are just like arch. It's like an archway.
Are they like pillar things?
They're pillars that go up to the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
we've only got this. Is it accurate to say we've got like only this 10-foot strip in the middle as a doorway?
Well, it's a 10-foot wide doorway. Yeah.
Okay, so
But there's 3 of them on. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, it looks like there's little
Oh, okay,
ones
yeah.
past it.
Okay, I can see that
at the
now. Yeah.
pillars.
Yeah.
Ah,
Noose.
all
Your
right.
turn.
So Noose will invoke duplicity
Mm-hmm.
and Muse will invoke duplicity and go over back behind one of those and do a hide bonus action.
Sure. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
And
All right, that'll be 18.
all right, and you're going whereabouts?
Behind the top pillar.
So like right here.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you're hiding right there.
Yep.
All right.
And my duplicate will be off to the opposite side,
So like right.
but towards the middle. So like right about there-ish. Yep. There.
Okay.
Yep. That's it.
Just,
That's my turn.
All right. Fun stuff. Here we go. Eclipse's turn. Haha, and she's gonna stab at the Rakshasa.
Yeah.
Which isn't gonna do
Oh,
anything.
She has a
Roman is
magic
still
weapon now, though.
Roman is
Yeah.
still controlling her.
She got poison dagger, baby.
Yep.
Does she get sneak attack because Roman is next to him or flanking?
It's not gonna really help much.
Oh, we don't do flanking.
No, we don't.
But she has like 3d6 now.
So she's gonna use an action to coat the blade. Because you have to coat the blade for it to be effective.
Yeah.
And that's I guess. Don't yell at me because you're not playing her right now. Ha 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 ha.
Oh
She's she's not under my control.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. I'll say that's her turn. She's just gonna use an action to coat it because that's what Roman's telling her to do. Man, so many windows open. Mordecai, your turn, buddy.
Right. Can I reasonably get from where I'm standing there with a single dash?
So from where you are, it's about 30
I'm not
feet
sure.
to the middle. It's like 30 feet to right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do a dash act another 30 feet to get to. Well, what your movement is what 40 feet now?
40 feet. Yep.
Yeah, so you would get to
Okay.
about. You get.
So if I
Here?
dash action, it'd be about 80 feet.
Oh yeah, you could definitely get there in a dash action.
Okay. Mordecai only cares about one thing right now. He came here with one intention, and that was actually two intentions, technically. Kill the king and put ashes into the new king, or get Eclipse.
Kill the king, who was a Rakshasa.
And he now realizes he can't physically kill the king. He is lawful evil, not lawful stupid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bonus action dash. I'm going to use up a key point to do it.
Sure.
And you'll have to forgive me for doing this, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Because he only cares about securing his party. So would a filter of love be stronger than mind control?
No. I'd say no.
It would not.
I'd say no.
Do I feel like a filter of love would work on a Rakshasa?
No.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I mean, you can
it's
certainly
magical.
try.
Okay, yeah, but like just given my own intuition and beast
You've never
instinct and stuff
seen
like
a filter of love before, so you would have no idea.
that. Okay, he probably doesn't even know what this item is, to be honest. So it's not even.
Well,
an option
Ogden
for
Boon
him.
identified everything that everybody picked up.
Oh,
It also might be a
Okay.
little difficult to be like, hey, real quick, drink this for me.
it's ingested, so I wondered if breaking it against somebody would count as ingestion.
No, they'd have
Maybe
to.
their mouth.
Contact. Yeah, that's contact.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I thought open wounds would.
Nope.
Anyway,
Drink.
right. So I'm going to use my action to grapple Eclipse.
Okay. We'll contest that.
Actually, can I do a disarm check?
So yeah, make it. Okay, so to be
I think it's
an attack.
It's athletic.
To disarm somebody, you'd be making an attack roll.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just to make sure. Okay.
Mhm.
So I do need to make an attack roll to try to beat her AC, and I'm going to try to disarm her so she doesn't stab me in the face.
With her poison venom dagger.
Yeah, because that would hurt. Because she's
Yeah,
also a
it
rogue.
would hurt really bad.
So, okay. Does a 23 beat her AC?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Great. So yeah, he just like runs up, mad sprint, and punches the dagger out of her hand.
All right, we'll see. She drops it. Clink, clink, clink.
Okay. I don't have any bonus actions or anything like that. I can't remember. As an attack, do I have to have something?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did you freeze?
Yeah.
That or he's about to sneeze or something.
Yeah.
Muse, come back.
Oh no.
And Mordecai, you all right, buddy? Oh, he's gone. He's out of roll 20 as well.
Oh no.
Oh,
All right. We'll skip his turn for now. We can come back to it. Yeah. Cool. Roman Isaac. He's gonna look right at this fucking Rakshasa. This ugly fucking Rakshasa. And he's gonna. How do I do this? I should not be using a new tracker tonight. It's so hard to figure out. Roman is gonna use multi-attack. Oh, hold on a shit. Oh, it's not a surprise attack, or else he'd be doing assassinate. Alright, multi-attack with his Death Color Scythe. That's 2 attacks. Natural 20.
Ooh, that's good.
That's
no, it's not. That was. Oh no, Roman.
Roman, yeah.
I'm
So
thinking of him as a bad guy because he is.
so
Ish.
well, you think.
He's a pirate.
Well,
We're pirates.
Or kinda.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
okay, so all that necrotic damage is gonna be holy fuck. Okay. Holy shit, this is bad. This could be fucking great. Cause this is a magic weapon. There it is. That's not as good. So the Rakshasa takes 23 points of damage from that. Plus all the necrotic stuff. That's going to be critical too.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Plus that. And then the critical from the Rakshasa has to make a saving throw for the... Sorry, I'm trying to do a combat tracker and I'm not liking it, so I'm probably going to stop using it after this. Must make a Constitution saving throw. Fails the Constitution saving throw, so it's going to take critical necrotic damage. Jesus.
Ouch.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, Roman could have just killed this guy in one hit.
MVP.
Because my critical rules are kind of dumb and broken. I love them.
Oh, that's right. He uses those.
You're out.
And this was the day Justin said maybe criticals don't need to be that powerful.
No, I'm still gonna keep it. It's pretty great.
I mean, I figured.
Yeah. Damn, this is brutal. Holy shit. Oh my god. Roman is a monster. And then... Oh my god. So Roman did 23 damage from the natural 20 hit, and then 50 necrotic damage, because that's critical. 4d8 necrotic damage critical. So that's 73 points of damage, one hit. I need to double check something else. Because he rolled an 8 on the other attack. 8 plus 7. So 15. Oh, fuck, he almost hit with the second one, too. Shit. So yeah. Roman almost killed him in one fucking hit. And so that's that. That's Roman's turn. Now it's the Rakshasa's turn. God, that was not good. Yeah, alright. Muse is trying to get back in, so bear with me, chat. The windows are going to be a little messed up. I don't want to fix them until Muse gets here. I'll also have to re-switch them all over again. He's going to cast... Fuck. He's just going to make 2 fucking claw attacks at Roman then in retaliation. The NPC combat encounter.
You just stand here with little flags going, woo!
Yeah. He's just going, go Roman!
Only 1 claw hits Roman.
Roman, he's our man. If he can do it, no one can.
So Roman takes 8 slashing damage compared to what he just fucking dealt out. Damn. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Roman takes 8 slashing damage, which is like nothing. And now Roman needs to make... Oh. Roman is now cursed. And then...
Oh yeah, that's what Rakshasas do.
And then, fuck me. Alright. Ash, it's your turn, buddy.
Well, that's a hard act to follow.
You just saw Roman, like, arc down with this scythe and nearly kill fucking... Like, took a big hunk out of this, like... Kalios Windmere. The Rakshasa.
Okay, so I've got a 40-foot move speed.
Yeah, you do.
So, let's see. If I move 40 feet, that's to there, which is not much. So, I guess... I'm just gonna, I'm gonna double move, I'm gonna dash my way right up next to this guy.
Yep.
And, right adjacent. And I would like to rage.
Yeah, you'd like to rage.
And I guess I'd like him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. 1 second. Hello. Fixing chat windows.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries.
I didn't realize my computer had connected to Wi-Fi instead of using my tethered. And then suddenly Wi-Fi was gone, and so it decided to go completely psychotic. So I had to shut down my everything.
All right.
And bring it back up.
Cool. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ash?
Rage, so he needs to make me a dex save.
Okay. That is a 15.
Let me double check. I think that makes it by like 1. Just want to double check. Yes, that does make it, so he takes half damage.
Okay.
Whoop, and that fell off the table. He takes 1 lightning damage.
Oh shit. How do you want to do this? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that would have been so fun. Bzz.
Done damage.
One weakness.
Done by Ash. Attack. Cool. And that's your turn?
That is my turn. I'm right up there next to him.
Eralie, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to run up and hide behind, kind of like behind Noose 2.
Yeah.
And
Give away my position.
I'm just gonna like hide in this blockade. And then I'm going to send a message to Baxter.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna cast sending and say, "Hello, Baxter. We need your help. Turns out the king is an evil tiger. Please help us. We're in the king's castle throne room."
All right.
And he can reply with like 25 words.
All right. He replies, "Okay, yeah, I'll figure a way out." That's all he replies.
Great,
I'll figure
thanks,
something
Baxter.
out. I'll figure something
Yes.
out. Yes, I'll figure something
No
out.
worries.
No worries. Thank you, Garrett.
Garrett, if he doesn't come through, I'm blaming you.
All right. That is fine.
All right, is that your turn, Eralie? Just that?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it's my turn.
Ogden Boon.
Oh
What have
man.
you gotten yourself into?
Welcome to the Kobold crew.
Yeah. I think
Actually,
I'm
just
going-
welcome to Mimics and Monstrosities in general. Jesus.
I'm gonna run up behind the other pillar and just cast Mage Armor,
Yeah, for sure.
and then yeah, I think that's all she wrote for me for this one.
So you're gonna move to like right here.
The by the other noose. Yeah.
So like right here.
No, behind this. Yeah, the first
The
one.
real one. Okay.
Yeah, they're just there, like, but not knowing really what the difference is.
Okay, cool. And that's your turn then, I guess. Major armor and then that.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Noose, it's your turn.
Jeez, Ogden, get off my back. I'm trying to sneak here.
Oh,
No.
well, do a better job then.
Damn it. All right, so Noose is gonna move his duplicate with his bonus action
Okay.
up to the next partition or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so like right to here.
No, all the way up to so it looks like Noose is like pretending that
Yeah.
he's being careful with his
Like
duplicate.
you usually do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then with his action, would okay, all right. Shoot. Oh, crap. Sorry. Noose is just gonna use his action to cast Dispel Magic through his duplicate.
Which sort of dispel magic? Like, what are you targeting dispel magic at?
He's going to target it on Eclipse.
Oh, cool. Is there a saving throw for that at all, or no?
Depends on the level of the spell. I think it works the same way as counterspell. It dispels 3rd level or lower, and if it's not 3rd level or lower, you have to roll, add your spellcasting modifier, and try to beat 10 plus the spell level.
It's okay. It's way higher. It's higher than 3rd level.
Okay.
It's
So
it's a 7th level spell.
Alright, so you got to beat a 17.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's like I'm doing an attack, or are there any bonuses?
I don't
So
think
my
you. I
spell
don't know if you
attack?
add proficiency to it. I think it might just be your spellcasting modifier based on.
Yeah.
It's an ability check using your spell casting ability.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would just be.
I'd say yeah. I'd
plus
do it.
or plus wisdom.
Plus your spellcasting modifier. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, 16 plus 4.
Yeah!
Dispel magic drops, and Eclipse is in her control of her own senses again.
By the way, I had rolled a 23 on the grapple check, and that's what I was trying to say before I went blip. So
Oh,
is she currently
hold
in
on.
my arms?
She is,
Okay.
but she failed the grapple. So yeah, she's grappled, and then you watch as her like eyes stop glowing, and she's in control of her own motions again. All right,
Hey, Justin, do you mind if I take control of her?
I will allow it.
Been so long.
I know.
She'll be controlling Eralie and Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Noose?
Got 2 characters out of this arrangement.
Nope, that's all that Noose can do. He's still hiding at a stealth of 18.
All right, Eclipse, your turn.
Mordecai, get your hands off of me.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody who's possessed would say. I'm gonna suplex you into the floor. Just give me a second.
Oh man, I hate you.
You're also disarmed.
Why-
Well, Dagger
why-
Venom's on the ground yet.
Yeah, he actually says that. He's like, yeah, you don't have a weapon either, so don't threaten me.
I'm gonna try to slip through his grasp.
I mean, if he's contesting it, I guess. I don't know.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
like
he
try to
contest.
break his grapple.
All right, contested. Whatever.
This is where we're at, guys.
All right. That's a natural 19 plus 6.
All right.
25.
Let's see if I can beat that. Fuck. There we go.
If you get a 26, dude.
I was about to say it's a 19 plus 6.
25, so she breaks out.
Well, no,
I-
you said yours was a 19 plus 6. Mine was a 19 plus 6.
It's a tie.
Yeah, so tie goes to the runner, essentially.
So Eralie, yeah, Eclipse breaks out.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna
It's like,
pick
that's
up
a
my
good roll.
dagger and then just look at the Rakshasa. Is it the same Rakshasa that I saw in that one vision from like months ago?
Give me memory check with history. Insight makes more sense.
All right, that's a 24.
100%.
Great. Yeah, I'm just like getting ready to attack him, and I don't have any other weapons on me, just this dagger.
Well, you have all your other weapons with you.
Okay, then I'm also gonna pull out my rapier and just like rapier dagger.
All right,
Mordecai's going to free action. Wait, no, we're not trying to fight. Turn around and run, you dumbass.
Maybe you're not.
Dagger of Venom. All right, roll for the Dagger of Venom to see if it hits.
Oh, I'm not attacking because I used my. I'm assuming I used my action to.
Oh,
break
that's
out of
right.
the
That's right.
grip.
That's
So
right.
I'm just preparing to
Yep.
attack on the next one.
Well, are you offhanding your rapier?
Can I?
Oh, wait, it's 2-weapon fighting. Never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Wait,
That's your turn?
Ooh. I'm gonna bonus action disengage
Okay, cool.
from both of them.
All right, and you're moving.
Yeah. Right tab. And I'm just gonna like move into like over to here.
All right, cool. Mordecai, it's your turn.
My party member actively engaged with the enemy.
Just Ash.
Did he seem like he's coming up here to actually fight this thing?
I shocked it with lightning a little.
That's it. Yeah, he shocked it with his like lightning presence.
Free action conversation in between turns. Mordecai is going to turn to Ash and be like, "Are you sure about this?"
No, but that's a really big kitty.
We can run. If we run, I won't hold it against you.
Oh, you missed it. Roman almost killed him
Yeah.
We've got to survive
with
one
one
more
hit. Roman did 73 points of damage with a critical.
So what you're telling me is that he's bleeding. Like Rakshasha's actually pretty banged up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me and my dedication.
And
to
you're
the
a monk, so your attacks are magical.
At 5th level?
No, it's
No,
6th
not
level.
yet. Oh,
It's
6th
back
level?
to
Damn
magic.
it. Never mind.
Why do you think I was so concerned?
Grapple him and knock him prone. Pull a Gundar.
Gundar.
He's going to sigh because unfortunately, I'm lawful, and it would be breaking the pirate code to abandon my crew member.
It would.
So he's just gonna.
And Ash is the
sigh.
captain.
He
Yeah.
is the captain, and
Against everyone's better judgment, I kept being like, "Are you sure?"
there was no better candidate.
And that's saying something.
It really is.
All right, Mordecai, what are you doing?
He's just gonna sigh. I guess I'm going to try to grapple him.
All right, just making sure everything, because what's happening upstairs in my upstairs neighbors right now. You guys can't hear them boning each other, can you?
No.
Nope.
Fantastic. All right, let's
Never
continue.
know unless you said something.
That is a 9 plus 3, so that is a 12.
Well, it doesn't beat a 15. I didn't have time to say what I rolled, but it works.
So you're grappled with this Rakshasa.
I'm grappled with this Rakshasa, and he's just gonna continue to sigh as he German suplexes him into the fucking ground. So that's another contested check, I believe.
Mm-hmm. For the shove action.
Yeah. And disadvantage for me because I'm grappled, right? I'm not sure, Ash. You're the
I'm not the
grapple.
grapple.
That would be if you had done it the other way around, knocked
Oh.
him prone and then grappled him. Then yes.
19.
Holy shit. Yeah, so. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I missed it by 1.
So you go to like
Oh.
push him prone, and he just sort of like shifts his foot a little bit and just doesn't budge.
Yeah, but he is grappled at the very least.
He is grappled at the current position. Yeah, he's grappled. So he is can't move, and attacks against him. You just can't move.
No, nothing on attacks. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the prone is for.
Anyways, anything else, Mordecai?
Neither of my actions was a melee attack, so I can't use flurry of blows.
Plus, you probably know your attacks probably wouldn't do anything to him.
Right? Yeah. No. At this point, that's
Based
why
on what
he's
based on what you're seeing, yeah.
Yeah, he's not liking this one bit, but he's just like down with the ship. He's just gonna like hold him still for Roman.
Yeah,
and hope he
'cause
doesn't
it's-
get slashed in half.
It's Roman's turn. Roman is just gonna go. You've been controlling me for the last 10 years. And 2 slashes with the Deathcaller Scythe. One was almost another fucking natural 20. Both are gonna fucking hit though.
Oh boy.
Roman is the real MVP.
Holy fuck! He just max rolled on that one scythe attack though.
Owie, owie, owie.
You guys?
Yeah, he is the MVP because he's the only one who can fight this thing right now.
Well, Ash could too with his trident.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I just needed to get adjacent to him first.
So that is 17 with the first one. Fuck me. Oh, this fight did not go how I expected it to.
Roman.
They never do.
Roman.
It's always horrible for
Oh
us.
fuck!
or-
Almost max again. 11 plus 7. You guys watch as Roman just does 2 arcs with this scythe. The first slashes open this like chest cavity, and just you hear like you watch as like the sternum just snaps and the bones jut out, and the second slash goes deep in and comes out the other side of his back, and then Roman does like this flourish and cuts him down the middle a little bit, not all the way, because Mordecai's grappling him, and the Rakshasa, if you watch my hands, just sort of his body folds in half like this. His top half folds in 2 pieces like this. Opening like a flower. And The Rakshasa is fucking dead.
Dang.
And as he hits the ground dead, you watch as this necrotic energy comes out of the scythe and goes into Kalios's body. And he stands up as an undead skeleton under Roman's control.
Mm.
And Roman just looks at the rest of you and says,
Since
what
I have a
the
hold of this
fuck?
skeleton, can I
Yeah.
just do a quick little athletics check to rip this thing apart since it is a skeleton?
No, it's still a creature. You still have to kill it.
Right, it's a skeleton. They have really low stats. I think I could probably
No.
burst combo.
Does.
No.
Oh, it's not just a normal skeleton?
No.
I was about to say, I don't like the idea of Roman having this.
So
thing.
that happens.
Eclipse is running at, as soon as she sees the Rakshasa fall, she's running at Roman full force, like fury in her eyes.
Yeah, okay.
Action to toss body at Eclipse to stop.
No, I'm gonna let Eclipse do this because it's her backstory stuff.
Okay.
So
You're running
I'm
at
just gonna,
Roman. He's not doing anything. He's watching you come right at him.
I'm gonna like drop my weapons and I'm just gonna tackle him and just
Okay.
start pummeling on him.
Yeah, you start pummeling. He doesn't like drop to the floor. He's still standing up. You tackle him and start beating the shit out of his chest and stuff. All right. He's accepting it. Nothing. He's not letting it. Yeah. While you're doing that, though, he looks around and goes, "Where's Durza?"
Mordecai is just gonna slowly back away and then just casually walk off.
You killed him.
No, I didn't.
He died because you were weak. And my cat is on my laptop.
What is
Meow.
what is a laptop?
It's the thing from the future I saw.
Oh. Okay. And he's just like, "What do you mean? Why am I like this? Why? What's this? Why?" And he like looks at this like gem in his hand, and he's like looking at it. He's like, "What is this?"
That's the thing you stole from me.
Okay. And he pulls it out of his palm. And you watch as he's engulfed in green necrotic flames for a moment. And you watch as the flames recede, all that like necrotic tissue like regrows back into normal healthy tissue. He looks like he did before he attunes to the Seelenheil. And he looks at it and he goes, what should I... And he just hands it back to you.
She just looks at it really confused because this is the only Roman. She only knew the Roman who was under the king's control.
That's correct.
I'm assuming.
That is correct.
Yeah.
12 years.
Yeah,
Well-
so she's like super confused now.
Yeah. And he's just like... he looks just even more so because he hasn't been in control of his own like actions and everything for 12 years. So he's just like... yeah. He just doesn't have words, and there's just like a dead Rakshasa. Well, now that's now like a half Rakshasa skeleton. No! That collapses to the ground. Dead, because he took the ceiling highlight out.
I'm gonna turn around and hand the. Is it still in? It's not in the amulet anymore. It's just.
It's
stone
just
now.
it's just a glowing green emerald.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over to Ash and like hold it out to him. I think this is yours.
Yeah, it did belong to his family.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go. I think this should be destroyed.
I think so
Probably.
too.
I'm gonna look for the nearest. Is there a balcony anywhere nearby?
There's windows everywhere, and you would remember that the windows had sheer drops, and there's no windows. It's just like open like carving into this castle, and you know it's probably like a 2,000-foot drop onto sharp rocks and water.
Right. I was just looking for a way to get like out to where I can see open sky.
You can see open sky.
Okay. Well, yes. What news?
That thing is tied to Defendral and all of the other guys.
Who the fuck's Descendral?
Oh, lost god who might end the world if he's released.
Yeah. On you out of the loop. Do a history check, buddy. Jeez.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll a d20.
At this point, Eralie
What?
comes out of her hiding place. Is like, so did we win?
I think so.
Is someone looking to unravel their thoughts? Because I'm not terrible at it.
Whose thoughts are you talking about?
The person who hasn't been in control of their own mind for the last 12 years?
The blue dragonborn raises his hand. Yeah, hi. I'm Roman.
Oh.
Hello, my name is Amelie Povitz.
If Roman's just like this super nice guy all along, I'm gonna laugh.
His alignment goes from chaotic, lawful evil to lawful good.
I'm going to detect thoughts on him.
Yeah, so you detect thoughts on him. It's basically like, where the fuck am I? Who the fuck are these people?
He's lawful good. He wouldn't be cursor.
Well, he would. He's just like,
You've
yeah.
heard of Paladin
Curse,
curse.
yeah.
He's like, I don't know where I am. Who are these people? Why was there this thing in my hand? Why do I have a blue diamond in my eye socket?
I'm going to calm him down.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that, yeah.
Because I'm going to cast Encode Thoughts as well.
Okay, cool.
And use that to just calm him down and just talk to him. And, Ogden Boon, man of leisure, seeker of treasure. There are a lot of things that I've had happen to me today. What I'm more interested in is how you're feeling today.
I'm a little confused.
Yeah, me too. Do you think we just did something good, or?
Well, I think so. I have vague memories of him telling me to find this emerald and to do these things, and he starts realizing what he's done. He's having like brief glimpses, like dreams. Like he's like, I had these dreams. I was killing innocent people. He looks at Eclipse, Ash, Muse, and Mordecai. I killed your crew and your captain.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I still want to murder you for it, but it's okay.
He's like, and it was that, and he points at the folded up like Rakshasa still sitting in the throne chair.
Who Noose is now.
Oh, for sure,
over.
100%.
Yeah.
And he's like, I used to run a merchants guild.
Oh no. So what you're telling me is you're not even a pirate?
No.
And that body our friend Noose is dissecting, that's not a dear loved one of yours?
No.
I'll be over there.
I remember finding this drow a long time ago. He had like these long fingernails, white hair. We got reports of this very strong, rare magical artifact under the ocean, and coming from an archaeologist background, I went down there to look for it, and I found this drow. He was chained up down there, and he for some reason he charmed me, and I guess that's this. And he points at the dead Rakshasa.
I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt. My ears perked up there. You said you're an archaeologist.
Well, I used to be.
I too am a finder and seeker of antiquities. What were you looking for?
I don't remember.
Maybe I can find it in there. Is there a way I can look into his mind?
Yeah.
Encoded thoughts lets you.
Yeah,
Like-
Encoded Thoughts would let you.
Oh, it lets me. Can I
guess. You would probably see an image of these waves, and then there's like a tip of like a black temple coming out of the water, but it's just a tiny tip. And it's about 4 feet of this black point coming out of the water, and you get an idea that you have to swim down about 300 feet to the entrance of this temple to get into it, and that's where he went.
Do I know about this temple? Like, what can I? Would I have heard about this temple? Is there a way I can?
No.
There's no history of it.
No.
Great, awesome, thank you.
Yep.
Well, you got me stumped.
He's like, there's a map for it, but I haven't seen the map in a long time.
If you've seen it, perhaps I can find it in there. Is there a way to?
Sure. You see,
I'm just getting my
yeah,
little
sure.
things inside his brain.
You see this map, and you get a brief glimpse of it.
Ooh, it's cool.
A brief glimpse of this map that's carved into the back of a dead sailor that's hanging in one of those like hanging cells, but you don't get a location. Just that it's hanging on the back of it. It's carved into the back of a dead sailor somewhere.
Speaking of dead sailors, I'm going to pause the scene right quick. Very quickly, going to take the robes off the dead king, or the previously king. Did he have the robes?
Well, hold on. Muse
Or
is still doing stuff with that body.
Right, I know.
Well, no. The king's robes would have vanished when he his disguise dropped. So there are no king robes.
Shit.
Yeah.
That means I was going to have Sam very quickly disguise himself as the king, just in case the knights, run in from the sound of conflict or whatever, and see us all standing around with a corpse and no king.
Just hold on. So yeah, you get that image of the map, and Roman looks back at Eclipse and says, "I have memories of you. He just sort of looks confused, and he's like, "Where did I find you?"
To Eclipse?
Yes.
I washed up on the shores of Balena Azul as a child, and you took me in. Deza raised me, taught me how to fight, and I became one of the Acacia Grove.
The Acacia Grove? What's that?
I'm going to show him my mark.
He doesn't recognize it. I don't know what that means.
We are a group of what you could call mercenaries of sort. We were tasked by wealthy donors to take magic items, things of
Okay.
great value.
That doesn't sound familiar to me. Did we have a headquarters somewhere that I could visit and try to recollect things?
Just off the coast of Balena Azul.
He nods. He's like, okay.
Mordecai's going to speak up. It's like, look, I don't know you all that well, but just in the small amount of time I knew you, I know the pretty shitty things you've done. You might not want to relive those memories.
I think I need to he's just like he nods to himself a little bit, reaches into the eye socket, and rips out the diamond eye. And blood just like He looks at it, like just looks at it, this empty just eye socket, at this diamond eye. Just rolls over in his hands. And
He's not about the seppuku, is he?
crushes it in his hand. And just scatters the dust on the ground. And at this moment, you guys hear the sound of like wind chimes and vibrations in the air, and a portal opens up, and out steps this like older looking human fellow in like robes, and he's got a book under his arm, and he's like, "Ah, yes, hello, Eralie."
Baxter! What took you so long? The thing is already dead.
Muse is patting himself. Oh, I have it. Hold on.
He's like, "Oh,
1,000 gold.
ah!" He runs over, takes it, and he gives you a purple, like, card that's shimmering with, like, starlight and everything. And it says, friends on it. Membership.
Oh, guys, look at this. I got something good.
Is this really the time?
It's the best time. Wait, okay. Never mind.
Even I know it's not a good time. He's gonna walk over to. He might be lawful evil, but he does recognize a man in pain. He's just gonna take out a bit of bandages or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I have everything at all times for whatever reason. I don't know. And he's just gonna like very quickly wrap it around this thing's head. He doesn't have medicine. It's not gonna be pretty, but it'll be a makeshift thing.
Like around Romans.
Yeah, he doesn't want the guy's ocular nerve to like leak out
Yeah.
into some shit.
He's like, thanks. It's almost like I'm Odin.
Who?
No, that one's Odin.
What?
Ash.
So you do
No,
that.
Ash's Thor.
You do that,
Who?
and Ash, when you speak
Mhm.
up a little bit. Baxter turns his head to you a little bit and says, "Well, you're a little different since I last saw you."
What?
He pulls out his book and writes in it and goes, "Yeah, no, I think that's true. Yeah, that makes sense." And then puts the book back under his arm.
You're going to have to be more specific. Clarify, please.
I think it's more fun if people find out surprises on their own.
Right, I'm gonna go try and destroy this terrible thing right here.
Oh, that thing! Can I see it for a second?
I suppose I'm gonna break it in like 10 seconds, so you've got a limited window, old man.
Baxter takes it and is like, "Oh, I wonder if I should attune to this."
I will stab you. I will smite you.
It's not a very good thing. It's pretty
Oh,
bad.
I can tell. It summons the Sunken Lord.
Right, that.
Yes, but like it's also like it made that
He-
tabaxi die.
He licks it and goes, "Oh yeah." He pockets it for 1 second, and he walks over to Ash. "Hey, the pearl. Do you still have it?"
No, it broke because she went through a mirror.
He looks at Eclipse. He looks at the ceiling tile again. He's like, 1 second, I'll be right back. And he sits on the ground and does like a Doctor Strange, just like,
Because level 20 warlock.
and he stands back up and goes, "So,
Book of Ages.
you guys ever hear of inevitability?"
I mean, I've heard of the concept, yes.
That also has way too many syllables to be in my dictionary. Sorry,
I speak common. I was educated. Oh, right, sorry.
I wasn't.
He pulls up the ceiling tile again and goes, and Roman's like, "Yeah, that's not a good thing." And Baxter just looks at it and is like, "I need some time with this." And he pockets it.
Hold on now. Can I try to destroy it real quick?
He puts it on the floor.
All right. I just want it. I'll feel better if it doesn't work. You can have it. All right.
He's like, okay, and he takes like steps back like 30 feet, just.
Okay. I'll set it on the ground.
Roman follows suit. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna get back to you.
All right. First I'll take the trident. I'm just gonna the floor is stone, right?
It is.
All right, I'm just gonna try and chisel out a little divot in the floor.
Okay, cool.
So that when I place the gem into it, it like sits still.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just go skittering off across the floor.
Sure.
Point of order. Would fire help with destroying this gem?
Maybe.
Because I have a potion.
I've also got 2 grenades.
Oh,
I'll try this first. I don't know if burning it will do anything.
okay. Best of luck, new friend. And then
Thank you.
Back away.
I appreciate all of your confidence in me. Really, it's heartening.
Guidance.
Okay, I'm gonna take the trident.
Yep.
I'm
Point
gonna
down.
inspire Ash.
All right.
What is it?
We're all gonna die.
Hit me with the best shot. I go dig with the best shot. You can add a D8.
Okay,
We have a person that could identify it.
I'm gonna.
We're all
I
gonna
know what it
die.
is. I would like to. Is it possible? Because I can cast lightning bolt through this thing. Is it possible to
Fuck yeah.
activate the
Fuck
lightning
yeah.
and then stab
yeah.
it at the same time?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Cool. As you bring a lightning bolt down with a trident, electricity brightens the entire room. Almost like part of the storm's coming into here and getting channeled from the storm outside. It's getting channeled into you and the trident. And you bring it down, and as the trident hits the ceiling Heil, you hear a voice in your head, Ash, and only you hear, and the voice says, "Mistake." And the ceiling Heil shatters. And as it shatters, the storm stops.
While all of that was happening,
We're all gonna die.
Eclipse wanted to talk to Roman possibly in secret or
Yeah, sure.
apart from the group.
I can let that happen after I do this.
Yeah.
As that happens, Ash, and you
Mhm.
hear the voice "mistake," as you break it, the ceiling house shatters into dust, and the dust floats into the air, and it starts to just sit there in the air, not doing anything. Almost like dust in a sunbeam. It's like that, and you watch as the dust starts to move a little bit on its own, and start to swirl.
Oh, I don't like this.
And swirl, and then a little rift opens of about 4 feet in diameter, just spinning.
Oh dear.
And Baxter's like, "Eralie, it's time to go."
Okay.
And he
Like
grabs
I-
Eralie and snaps his
Yeah.
fingers, and they both teleport away. Just poof,
We're all gonna die.
Use cast dispel magic.
nothing happens.
Shit.
And
I start backing up now.
the rift opens up more. It's at 8 feet in
Mordecai's
diameter
gonna
now.
look at Ash.
Oh.
You're an idiot.
At this,
Okay, I thought destroying the really bad thing. You didn't. No one argued against me.
at this point, the doors of the throne room get opened up, and 20 Kingsguard come running in, and they see everything that's happening. They see Roman, they're like, "Roman, what's going on?" And they're like, fuck. The king was a Rakshasa. And they're like, and they see the rift, and it opens up. It's at 20 feet now, and the Kingsguard all back away and run out of the throne room. Ash, you're looking right in this rift. You're the closest.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check.
All right. That's a 6.
I'll say you succeed. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception. Passive perception is a 13.
You see something shifting in this rift. You see ocean as far as the eye can see, but all submerged. No dry land, no sky. Give me a history check while you're
Okay.
peering into this rift.
21.
You, upon reading and other things, being a pirate and everything, well, somewhat, you deduce, okay, this is a different plane. I think that's the elemental plane of water through that rift. And as the rift opens up more, you all notice a little bit of water sort of trickle out of the rift. And Ash, you see this large, yellow, glowing eye with a black slit just come in front of the rift and look right at you, like right into you. And it says, Storm Father. To you, Ash. But everybody hears it. And the voice sounds ancient and primordial.
Please give me a moment while I play a dirge to our deaths. Pulls out violin.
I speak primordial.
Well, the voice just sounds really old. That's what I meant by primordial. Yeah.
Great.
And
I
the
was
rift,
gonna say,
the rift opens up more, and the eye is still staring right into you, Ash. And you all see a tentacle sort of slither out of the rift. The tentacle is big. It like as the tentacle comes out, it like shoots out of the rift and hits one of these castle walls and just annihilates the wall of this castle. And this like entire eastern wall of the castle just crumbles away. And this tentacle is probably, as it comes out of the rift and drapes down the mountain, the tentacle is about 600 feet long. Just. What does everybody want to do?
Is Billy still here? Did he get teleported with us?
Oh yeah, Billy would have. Yeah.
He's just been chilling. He's just staring at a wall.
Yeah. Muse is gonna send Billy over there. Oh my god, let's go!
The tentacle smacks Billy, and Billy just turns to red mist. Just.
I think that is.
And 3 more tentacles come out and destroy the other walls of the castle.
Just running.
And more water is ejected. Ash, dexterity saving throw. As a bunch of torrents of water is going to come rushing at you.
Oh dear.
Dex because you had asked what
Dex
is everybody
save,
going to do, and I didn't get to answer. I'm giving him the help action because I was about to dive and get him out of that.
So
Do I have advantage?
With advantage.
Yes.
Ooh, good. That was a 7. That's 21.
Cool. Mordecai knocks you out of the way. Is this about, I don't know, 600 tons of water come launching out and just cascade out of this rift and over the side, just. And you can hear it. You can hear rocks getting shattered from the force of this water. And you guys, as you all like run, like I assume everyone's just like, "Fuck this, we're running."
Mm-hmm.
Captain, with all due respect, fuck you.
As you all,
it seemed like a good idea at the time.
As you all run to the doors for the throne room, the King's Guard is like, "Nah, fuck this shit." Roman is also coming. He's like, yeah, I'll come. Whatever, fuck it." Roman's running too. And as you all look back, you see this massive thing slowly coming out of the portal. And at this rate, you guys are running. You guys want to close the doors behind you?
I mean, sure. Like,
why bother?
I mean, there's no walls anymore.
True. And you watch as this.
So is there a door?
Water's just like chasing you down the corridors, and it's like engulfing the entire height of the ceiling. The ceilings are about 60 feet up, and water's just chasing you. You guys eventually get outside, and you hear shouts in the distance, and you notice the Kobold's Cradle coming. I'll say, for time constraints, you guys are just booking it through the jungle as fast as you can go. And you see some horses nearby that are left over. There's like 4 horses. What do you guys want to do? The King's Guard horses. What do you guys want to do?
Get on them. I'm getting on the horse.
Go. We're pirates.
All right. Yeah. Racing through the jungle as water's like leveling trees. You see the undead Tyrannosaurus getting engulfed by a tidal wave and just fucking wiped off the face of the earth.
The undead what?
Tyrannosaurus from last week.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
And you all like just are getting there, and you see the Kobold's Cradle is on the beach. And you see Malin Grassladle with his magnified glasses just looking, and he's like, you hear him scream out loud, "Holy fuck!" And he drops.
Shut up and go.
He drops the He drops the gangplank, and you all start like racing up the gangplank on horses.
Start the plane, Jock.
The anchor's up, and the ship is going. And as the ship's going, you guys all look back, and you see the entire castle and mountain is just eradicated as this massive kaiju-esque kraken is summoned from the rift and destroys the entire island as the entire island is engulfed by a tidal wave. And it sinks beneath the waves and the water goes calm. and you're sitting in the middle of the ocean. The fog-covered island is only about 3 miles away. What do you guys want to do?
I was going to make you king, Ash. You were the chosen one. Sorry.
I was apparently the chosen one to doom the world, actually.
News has been all over the place, but I do have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What did he happen to harvest from the Rakshasa?
That's right. Give me a survival check.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Preemptive.
17.
You get his entire head. Well, like half of it, because he was cut in half down the middle. So you get half of his head.
Hand?
And you get both of his backwards hands.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't make mittens out of those, I'm gonna be real sad.
And Eralie is no longer with the group.
Nope.
The shark man has
Oh.
cat. Okay.
Cat's
Sorry.
paws.
Yes. Meow.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
So what are we doing? Oh my god.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? You're
I've come to find my dinghy was just destroyed. So if
That's
you don't
right.
mind, I'd love to tag along with you for a bit.
Welcome to the crew.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
We're all gonna die.
Roman's
If-
like, what about me?
We should probably.
1 second, I have a plan for you.
Oh,
Ash,
Got a
can I
pretty
ask you a question?
Supplies.
You can.
Why is it that whenever I hand over a legendary artifact, you let it all go to shit?
You
Alright,
have no room
first
to
of all-
speak. You did the other half of ending the world.
That's fair. First of all, let's share the blame on that one. You walked through that mirror that one time.
I stood in front of it, and I was forcefully drawn in.
All I'm saying is you did something and the marble broke.
Continue with your defense.
I was going to say that's only been 2 times, and it was both the same one both times.
Exactly. You should have known better.
Well, now it's gone, so it's not going to be a problem anymore. Now is it?
Well, it's going to be a huge problem unless the world ends.
Unless the world ends.
there's a bunch of kobolds going, the world's gonna end!
I mean,
Yes.
eventually, probably.
Don't worry, guys. You still have plenty of time to do whatever a kobold does. You don't live long.
So
anymore.
yeah, Ogden Boon, you see this pirate ship. It's got sails. There's a kobold. There's a ancient red dragon head on the sail. But it's all crewed by kobolds. There's just kobolds running everywhere. There's about 29 kobolds everywhere.
And they're probably some of the most angry, vinegar-fueled kobolds in the fucking world.
Yep.
But the the kobold that stands out most to you is a black-scaled kobold, and he has these glasses that have 3 times. He has like different lenses on them, and when he flips them over, he magnetizes these lenses like 3 times. They're just like so. They basically magnify his eyes like bulbous. And he's the ship's bosun, repairs it and maintains it.
Hello. Do you have any paper I could have?
No. And he walks away.
Okay. I'll find my own paper. I want to start trying to, from memory, replicate the map that I saw.
Yep, you can. I'll say you can do that during the long rest. That's gonna
I
happen
mean, you
soon.
encoded thoughts, so you literally have.
Yeah,
Whenever you encode thoughts, you pull out a strand, and you.
For sure. I also have cartographer's tools.
yeah. So you can do that during the long rest. What's up, Garrett?
Where are we going?
That's a very good question.
Well, you still
The
have
hell?
the contract you signed for Marion. Throwing that out there.
Yeah.
That's right, just south of here.
Yeah, 3 miles south. You're in the fog already.
3 miles south of the giant ass thing that just swallowed an island. There's not enough alcohol in the fucking world to deal with what I'm feeling right now.
Hey,
Roman-
Mordecai.
That's fair.
Roman
Okay.
just goes below deck.
There's not enough alcohol for that guy to deal with what he's feeling either. Somebody keep him away from my booze. I'm about to need it. And yes, my goblin friend who didn't destroy the world-ending artifact.
I'll go watch Roman.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't hang himself or something.
I can certainly make sure of that.
Thank you.
Muse is gonna go hang himself.
But he does that, so like we're used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, are you actually going to go hang yourself so you can commune with Pipshin?
He hasn't done it in a while.
Alright.
So he's probably gonna see what happens.
All right,
He's
you
accurate.
go to the surgeon's area probably to get some privacy.
Yeah.
You anchor yourself off the table, your surgeon's table, and you step off the table.
There's a pulley system thing.
Yeah. And you pass out into unconsciousness, and you see an image. You see a pirate ship sailing, and the ship looks familiar. It looks like the Illithid, your previous ship.
Okay.
And you see mind flayers moving all over the ship, different aberrations. You see these 15-foot tall mind flayers that look like the Incredible Hulk, but with little tentacles on their face. Big, like, mind flayer hulks. And they're just, like, lifting up giant barrels and boulders, and they're setting them down. And you hear a familiar voice shouting out, and your vision pans to where the wheel is. And the stern, I think is what it's called. I'm not sure. Don't listen to me. You see a figure wearing the clothes that Iliasine wore when you last saw her. But as the vision looks at her, there are no more mind flayer features to her. She's a human with flowing red hair. And as soon as you see her, your vision ends. And when you come to, there's a little boy sitting on the surgeon table beside you. And it's the half-gnome little boy.
Oh, hello.
He's like, "Oh, hey, Noose.
Hey,
How
that was
is..."
a weird one.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? That's, well, yeah.
It's pretty fucked.
He's just like, he pats you on the head and he goes, "So, how are things?"
I think we just let loose the sunken ward.
Oh, yeah, you did.
We did?
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, it's bad stuff.
Yeah, so that's what's happening.
Oh, cool. He notices you're wearing the ring. He goes, "Oh, that's even cooler."
Right? Pie.
Yeah, you conjure a pie and just... He's like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Yeah. Oh, guess what else I found?
Oh,
I
what?
found these beans.
He's nuts.
Check them out.
He's like, "Oh," he's like, "I know what those are."
Don't show your beans to the little boy.
As he's like, "So,"
I mean, he's a little boy half the time.
he's like, "So, Noose, I know you've been worshipping Pipshin really well and for a while now.
Yeah.
I think there's something you need to know."
Yes.
That's
Finally,
me.
buddy.
That's me.
You know, I kind of thought that
Yeah.
you were there,
Yeah.
but I never asked your name.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah. Pie.
Oh. And he sort of like wipes the pie off his face and goes, "Oh, I got something to tell you. Else,
What's up?
ha,
Yeah.
I'm not the only deity on this ship right now."
Oh.
And then he goes, "Okay, bye." And he claps his hands and disappears. And then the pie that was on his face doesn't
Yeah.
go with him. It just onto the floor.
It'll disappear later.
But yeah, you got that knowledge. And then Eclipse, you follow Roman down. He's sort of not sitting, he's like standing kind of like just below deck, just sort of like looking at a porthole.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just standing there.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, what?
Was Did you form the Acacia Grove before all of this happened? Was it?
I don't know what the Acacia Grove is. I said that in the castle.
All right. Do I know of a symbol of leadership over the Acacia Grove? Like, if there's anything to say, hey, I'm the undisputed leader now.
Well, no. Basically, you'd assume it would just collapse and it wouldn't exist.
Okay. Without someone filling in the power vacuum.
Yeah. So it basically just goes away.
Okay.
He's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause I think the diamond didn't.
No. He's like, yeah, I ran a merchant's guild before this, if that means anything to you.
What was it called?
Well, it was a pretty big network. I can't really talk about it with you because you're not a member. You know, there's like laws and everything.
Technically, I am.
But
I was a part of your guild.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, you helped raise me.
We were called the Copper Rebellion. And we did. We were merchants. We sought out artifacts and we sold them to, museums and other places. People would sell, hey, there's an artifact we want you to find. Go find it and we'll pay you for it, kind of thing. Durza was a member. Some of the members splintered off and formed another group called the Black Mast.
We know that term, don't we?
You do, but you're not here right now.
Oh shit! I'm the only one who knows about it.
No, but no one's here for this discussion. So you wouldn't know what just got shared.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he's like, the Black Mast were a little rogue in their methods, so we did our best to distance ourselves from them. And he looks at you and says, we did our best to sabotage their business. They had a habit of going around and lynching people, so to speak. They didn't do it often, apparently, but stuff happened, and there's a lot of history there that's muddied, and I don't know the half of it. A lot of could have changed in these past 12 years. Yeah. He's like, I have no memory of the Acacia Grove. I have no memory of you, really. And I'm sorry for anything that's happened to you and your friends. I know I can't make up for it from the things I've done, but I think this is the first step. And he takes that scythe that he has, takes it off his back, and just fucking chucks it through the porthole into the ocean. And it just sinks beneath the waves, just bloop, 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 bloop. And nobody sees this happen but you.
This is a lot of character. What?
And he reaches around his side and he pulls out a dagger made from the tooth of a killer whale. And he's like, I remember this, though. And he threw his belt loop.
Okay. I'm just gonna very quietly. Well, I probably could have used that, but okay, it's all right.
There was only one party member who could use that, and he already has a magical trident.
No, I can use a scythe, I think.
No, you can't.
Heavy?
Rogue.
Oh, is it heavy?
It's heavy.
Nah,
heavy,
never mind.
yeah. So he just goes,
Where's the finesse?
he's like, your name's Eclipse, right?
Yes. Eclipse of the moon.
Roman Isaac, but I assume you know that.
Yes.
He just looks defeated. He does not look like a happy person right now. He says, when you were a member of this Acacia Grove, did I ever speak of my wife and son?
Not that I can recall.
Oh, okay. I talked to Durza about it. I knew Durza knew about it. And you said I killed him?
Well, I was unconscious, but I guess I just assumed that one of your men had killed him since he wasn't with the others.
Oh.
I can't really say for sure.
Alright. Oh, no, yeah, the common encounter that you weren't there for, that, yeah, you saw Roman kill Durza, and then Durza's body got blown up by Mordecai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Wait,
I thought it was unconscious before.
And then you got
happened.
knocked unconscious, and then teleported
Great.
away with Roman.
Okay. So, retcon.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I saw you kill him.
Oh. He says, well, if there's any chance that I could stay here and, just help for the moment at least. I don't plan on being here long with you guys. I would like to go to Stormrock, where my family's from, and see if they're still alive.
Do you have any intention to go back to the Acacia Grove?
Well, I don't know. I don't have any attachments to them, so no.
Right, just thought I'd check. Yeah, I'll talk to the captain and I'll see what I can do.
He's like, all right, I'd like to be left alone now.
Just if you need anything, give a shout or a call.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna walk back on deck.
All right, Ash, what are you doing during everyone's solo stuff going on right now?
Ash is just gonna be just leaning over the railings, staring at the horizon, just like.
You can't see the horizon through the fog.
Oh, just staring off the edge of the ship. Just,
Okay.
just
Staring at Davis right now.
Yeah, just.
All right. In the fog, you hear a voice. Gerhardt.
Just a second. Just let me process all of this for just one second. What?
Okay, I'll let you process.
Oh no! Oh, wait. What? Who are you? What's going? What? What?
Save us.
Who are you? What?
Then you hear crackling in the sky, like static. And then, with a brief flash, everyone that's on the ship that you can see vanishes. They don't vanish in their perspective, but for you, they all blink away. And the ship is sailing through the sky like stars. And a lightning bolt hits the deck in front of you.
Yeah.
And standing there
Oh, am I dead?
is a copycat of you. Like the appearance you usually have, the white hair and everything, the Dustin Miller appearance. That's the figure that's standing in front of you.
I do like one of these to see if it mirrors me.
It does. Yep, pokes itself in the cheek. Yep, smearing everything you do.
Huh.
And it just opens its mouth and water comes out, and as that happens, it says, "Mistake."
Yeah. What are you?
Future.
I don't. Oh, that's not a. Why? What does that even mean?
It takes a step forward. One step.
Take a step back.
And as it walks, you can't move. And water is like pouring out of it now all over its, like coming out of its eyes, its mouth, its ears, its hair, like where it's, like where the, what the fuck, what's the term I'm thinking of? Anyway, whatever.
Hairline?
Hairline, and where the hair actually goes into the scalp, the pores, fuck it. Water's just pouring out of that.
Follicles.
Follicles, thank you. Water's just pouring out of that. Every orifice, ocean water is just coming out of. And it takes another step closer. Chosen.
I would like to rage.
You can't. And then there's a flash, and on the deck of the ship, somewhere else on the deck of the ship, is an ash tree. And you see yourself sitting there, but not as Ash, but as Gerhardt Monsoza, sitting at the tree with Dustin Miller, just overlooking the ocean. And you're talking, you're chatting. And you hear that same static electricity, and the figure looks towards the tree, and for some reason you can't control your own movement right now. You look towards the tree. The lightning bolt hits the tree, and when the smoke clears from the tree, there's just a charred corpse lying there, and Dustin Miller. And that image vanishes, and you're looking back at this figure as it is now face to face with you, inches away from your face.
Yeah.
And it says, "What do you remember?"
What do you mean? When? Of what? I remember lots of things.
Ascension.
What?
Vessel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Future. And it kisses your forehead. And as it does this, it turns into a figure of just pure water, and it goes into your eyes, into your mouth, into your nose, into your ears. And as that happens, you feel like you're drowning. As it goes into your lungs and just sits there. And as
I still can't move.
You can't move. And as you start drowning while standing up, as you feel the life leave you, you wake up back on the deck of the ship in the fog. The kobolds are still moving around.
I was going to say this because, but then like actual plot stuff started happening. Mordecai was standing there tossing alcohol bottles off the side of the thing while he stared into the abyss. Would he have just seen like Sam move around, or was he still the entire time?
It just looked like he was staring out into the fog, not doing anything. You didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
So yeah, Mordecai's still.
Yep.
And this is his private stash. He's still just like pouring it off the side of the ship.
All right. Yeah, but Ash, you come back too. And
you look like I feel.
And Ash,
you
cough. Ocean water just sprays out and splashes on the deck. Some of the kobolds are like, "That was weird," and they just keep going to what they're doing.
Yeah, that's not good.
Did you end up swallowing some of the water from the thing? I thought I got you out of the way of all that.
Can't say I did.
Excuse me, Captain.
Yes, right, that's me. Yes.
I give some better judgment.
Is there a cabin I could take a break in, decompress, or shall I make my own accommodations?
I think we have places in the crew quarters. Good sir Bosun, where are you?
Yes, what's going on, Captain?
You know the ship better than anyone. Would you mind finding a suitable quarters for our new wizard friend here?
Yes, we still have, the kobold quarters that died the other day.
Really fit?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And then this black-scaled kobold with the goggles grabs your hand, Ogden. Anything else, Captain?
Nope. Steady as she goes.
All right, and he leads you down to the crew quarters, Ogden. He kicks open a door. It's a child-sized room, because, these are kobolds. He's like, yeah, careful. The last guy who slept in here died of crotch rot. And the Malin Grasswidow walks away.
Is there
Anyway, it's too small.
Well, it's a child's bedroom, yeah. Well, size room, yeah.
Is there a way? I'm trying.
You notice that there is a humanoid-sized bed, though, like a human-sized bed, almost like the kobolds during like the siege on the castle were building, at least trying to like expand on these beds and make them fit for everybody else on the ship. But it's pretty snug. There's a table in the corner with like a kobold-sized stool.
I'm trying to look up the rules for it, but does Leoman's tiny hut does that take up space, or do I?
Yeah, I think it's like a 10-foot bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be fine.
Radius.
You could definitely do it in there.
If I can definitely do it in there, then I'm going to just take a deep breath and do, and just start casting it and just dancing
and
around and
then
cast that in there, and because those leather bean bags definitely do not have crotch rot on.
yeah, so you go into your Leoman's tiny hut with your leather bean bags and your jazz music playing. And do you want to try to transcribe that map?
You know it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do the best I can to use
All right.
my maps.
Do cartographer tools, D20 with proficiency bonus, and let's say with advantage because of everything you did to get this image in your head.
Cool. Oh boy. Okay. Stats. So I rolled a 12, and I'm looking to add what to that?
Just proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay.
And let's say intelligence modifier too.
All right. So, where's the proficiency bonus on the? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, that's a dirty 20.
Cool. You see this image of the sailor's back that's been carved into in the metal cage, and you sort of figure out. You get a location of this map, you draw it out, and it's a map of an island called Red Dove Island. It's in the center of the world, technically, and it's populated by, it's mostly dense jungle and a big fucking volcano, and the map seems to go into the volcano.
Oh, so I recognize both the island and smaller details on the map.
So going into like a volcano, and there's a drawing of a dragon inside the volcano. So you do with that knowledge what you will. And as you focus on the image more, you see this cage with this human in it. The cell looks like it might be, if you want to know the location of the sailor too, just in case. It looks like he might be off the coast of an unnamed island about 400 miles east.
400 miles east. Cool. How much time did that take me?
I'll say long rest time, 8 hours.
Okay, so then does Leoman's pop out of existence?
I'll say it pops out of existence as you finish the map.
Great. Then I'm gonna run to the captain and be like, "Excuse me. I'd very much love for us to go here."
And he shows you the map. Yeah.
Any particular reason?
Well, would you believe me if I said I was feeling lucky?
You know what? I'll take it. After today, I will take it. Sure. I'll take it. I'll take
Also,
lucky.
How do you feel about dragons?
You know what? Fine. You know what? Whatever. After today, fine. Whatever. Fine. You know what? Fine.
And at this point, I'll say during all this happened, everybody would have had a long rest. So you can all mark that off on your sheets. And at this point, you're all waking up in your own quarters. So we're just going to go back around. Noose.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You got the Pipchin appeared to you and told you all that information. Showed you that vision.
Yeah, Noose is gonna stew on that.
Okay.
But he's gonna see if he can't finish the holster for the needles.
Yeah, give me.
But
Oh,
first he's gonna prep the leather. He's aiming. The end goal is to have either studded leather or leather armor.
all right. I'll say you can.
And yeah, so he's just gonna set that up to dry. Sorry about that.
Okay, I'll say during that long rest, you probably could have finished the armor.
Okay.
Give me a survival check to see if you do.
Okay.
With your tools, so with proficiency and everything else.
And that's how he died.
As Noose falls overboard.
I keep dropping my dice. Oh! That's a natural 20.
You finish making this. What was it made out of?
It was made out of those raptor-like.
Okay,
creatures.
so it won't have any like benefits to it. You just have like dinosaur scale studded leather.
Cool.
Yep.
Rockin'.
Thank
you.
Just for the sake of it being a new day, right? I rolled.
Portents. Yeah.
I rolled 2. I rolled a 15 and a 16.
Cool. Are you doing anything else, Noose?
Yeah. Noose is gonna. Okay, he has that information about Ilyasine.
Mm-hmm.
He supposedly there's another god on board the ship, or another deity. He's gonna go up to Eclipse.
All right, you find her.
Hey, Eclipse.
Hello, Noose. It's been a while.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm okay.
That was pretty rough.
Yes, yeah. I haven't really gotten through processing all that happened yet.
I thought we lost you, and I was so curious about what you wanted to talk about, and I thought I'd never find out. What do you want to talk about?
And here I thought you just were worried about me.
I sure that too.
I've been having these strange dreams.
Yeah?
And I think
You give me your hand.
I'm pretty sure the Rakshasa that we were fighting was in it. And he said something like, let me look back at my notes. Okay. So the first one was I saw I think one of the 9 hells, and the Rakshasa was sitting on an obsidian throne. And then I was lying in front of it at his feet, and then he pet me and said, "Rise." And then I think when I touched your book, the same voice said, "They're coming for me. Your soul is forfeit. If you want it, you can find it in the 9."
In the 9.
I'm assuming they mean the 9 hills. Do I know what a Rakshasa is, or just that's how I'm describing it?
That's how you're describing it.
Great. I'm trying to figure out if I wrote any more notes about these.
And the best part is nobody knows nobody in this party knows really what Rakshasas are, which means you don't know what happens when they die.
Yep.
Right.
And in what Noose thinks is abyssal, he's gonna say, "Is that all?" And is Noose still able to say that? Can he still?
Oh wait, hold on. You got Abyssal because of the book, right?
Yeah.
You would not know Abyssal anymore. Sorry.
So he says.
So it just comes out like gibberish. Yeah.
wait.
What are you trying to speak in tongues?
No. I'm trying to speak in Abyssal, but it's not happening anymore.
I think I still know a little bit.
All right, so you got a real big problem. You have a soul.
I
help?
don't have a soul.
Oh,
Or
that's what you said, right?
It was unclear as to what the message meant.
Open up
which
your
is why
eyes
I
real
wanted to
wide.
talk to you.
Doctor's in the house. Open up your eyes.
Ow. Okay, ow.
This is a bad time to tell her that his last patient died.
All right. And Noose is gonna do a full like checkup on her, and if he can, try to see if there's any religious way to gauge whether or not she actually has a soul or not. I'm not sure if there is a thing.
Give me a religion check. I guess somehow using your clerical magic to figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a cleric, so it does make sense if he could tell if somebody was damned or not.
What would you say that would go with? Like my
Religion?
Religion.
right.
That's 14.
Her soul is definitely there, but something's clinging to it. She's not 100% the owner of it.
Looks like you got some dingleberries on the soul. Something no good.
Episode title: Dingleberries on Your Soul.
I'm not even going to ask what that means.
Don't worry about
Can you fix it?
I don't think I'm not good enough yet. I'm not experienced enough.
As you're like examining her soulless eyeball, you all hear singing, like
It's Eralie!
And you all feel a lurch, and you're all knocked prone. Even you, Ash, you hit your head off like the steering wheel of the ship. Just, and Ash on the deck. Perception check with disadvantage because of the fog.
Okay.
As the fog, actually no, with just straight perception because the fog's starting to dissipate a little bit.
Okay, that's 19 then.
You look around. The ship isn't in water anymore. It is in very deep sand.
Huh.
And as you look around, you see that there's an island now, and the fog is dispersing a little bit and appearing behind you and blanketing behind you. And all around, you see just wrecked rowboats and wrecked fishing boats all scattered across the beach. And you see just dead bodies everywhere on the beach, just waterlogged and decayed.
Wouldn't I see this too, since my job is literally to be in the crow's nest?
Well, you were standing beside him. No, yeah, you would. Yeah, perception check for you too, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I was literally up there. That's my job. That's a 19 plus 6, so yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I just didn't get to
what
you yet
was-
because I wasn't at your scene yet. But okay.
Yeah, I got you.
So yeah, Ash and Mordecai, you see this. Ash, you see it. Well, yeah.
What was that? I asked to Noose.
Whoa. Jeez, I don't know. Ow. Ow.
You alright?
At my head.
Alright. I'm gonna go check what that was, and I'm gonna run up to the deck.
Yep. You run up to the deck and you just see the ship's beached on an island surrounded by broken boats and waterlogged corpses just laying in the sand. And everybody sees that. I'll assume everybody comes to the top of the deck and everyone's going to see this.
Cool.
And Ash, because of what's happening to you right now, give me a perception check.
5.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Roll it again, because I'll say you get advantage on it.
Don't you just love it as a DM in those moments where I didn't want you to fail. Do it again. That time it's an 18.
Okay. You see this figure standing in the fog on the island, like obscured by the fog. It looks like it was like a sailor, but he's got like gills a little bit, and he's got like coral growing out of his head, and he just disappears into the fog.
Oh, that's absolutely terrible.
And as he disappears into the fog, and the fog hides his like sort of just obscures him in the fog, you all hear what sounds like moaning, like death moans, like death groans and death rattles and death moans on the wind. Just
I'm gonna load my pistol.
Yeah.
And just hold an action until I see something that's undead
and
walking around.
Yeah. And
grab my trident.
Just so as you all like ready yourselves, Malin's just like, oh, this is bad.
Yes. We know it's bad.
Thank you, bows and obvious.
And you guys hear rustling, and he watches your sails wither and tear.
Whoa.
Now, damn it, why every time I
Like
finally
beyond repair at this point. Like it would take a long time to repair them the way they're withering and just getting ripped apart. Like claws are just raking them. Invisible.
Oi, cut it out.
No response.
Whatever's doing that's gonna wish it hadn't died.
Yeah, let's you take one side of the mast, I'll take the other.
Yeah, if we need to get these down. So yeah, he's gonna be right over there undoing the knots.
Oh, I was gonna say climb up and start stabbing at whatever's doing this.
It's a ghost. He can't punch it.
You hear a voice in your head again, Ash.
Island. Just say so I couldn't understand it.
Oh, island. It said island.
Thank you, disembodied, Mr. Obvious.
And you see the vision. You see this, only you. Dustin Miller. You see him again, walking on the beach into the fog. And he looks back at you and just goes, and then disappears into the fog.
I don't like this place. All right, yeah, let's get the sails down.
I'm gonna climb up the mast and help.
Yeah, you guys eventually.
Test cat.
You guys.
Are there any unattended tools around, like a hammer or like a hand axe or?
You find that there's like a hammer laying on a barrel.
Yeah,
perfect. I'm gonna
never. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna animate the hammer as a tiny servant.
Yeah, you do that. It sprouts legs and arms and just goes, nods at you.
Oh, well, hi, friend. If you could help in any sort of way to mend those sails right now, boy, it'd be great.
Does a backflip off the barrel and like scurries over to help.
Perfect.
I didn't think a hammer could do a backflip.
I didn't think a hammer could repair sails.
You wouldn't think, but any simple task.
He's got hands now. His hands are like helping like untie the sails, and it's just like moving incredibly quick, like a little hammer. Just...
Mordecai is just staring at it like, this is it. This is how I die.
Yep.
Surrounded by hallucinations.
Oh. He died again.
That's what happens when you besmirch a hammer friend.
hits Mordecai in the head, and he's just like, ugh, stunned.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
There you
God.
go. Okay.
So
Yeah. By the way, I'm just gonna go give a warning real quick. If this keeps up, I might have to vanish because.
well, we're about
it's
to end
using up-
anyway.
Okay, it's using up a ton of data.
Yeah, we're about to end. And you all notice the fog start to roll in again. And I need everybody to make wisdom saving throws as the fog rolls in. Malin will have to do that too. Okay.
That's the kind of saving throw I'm not good at.
17.
All right.
10.
All right.
11.
Okay.
That is a 1. That's a botch.
Fantastic.
19.
19.
That's a
Damn
botch.
it. All right. As this fog rolls in, you all feel nothing beneath your feet anymore. And you all plummet 5 feet into just sand.
Ugh.
And as you look around, the ship is nowhere in sight.
Didn't there was a ship here, wasn't there? You know,
You were standing on a pirate ship.
Yeah, I definitely. Where is our ship?
I'm just gonna take this moment to say I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
you're not wrong.
What's up,
Are there
Muse?
are there any of the kobolds around with us?
No. Malin is. And
There's just 6 of us.
I will tell you, if you all look behind you, you can see the ship on the other side of the fog.
What?
I picked a really bad time to pour out all my booze.
And because of this, since you all failed the saving throw. Actually, no, Noose didn't fail the saving throw. Alright, fuck,
I
whatever.
rolled a 17.
17,
You had a 19.
19.
Just a 1. Just a cute little 1.
You know what? You know
Cute
what?
little natural one.
For the sake of this island, fuck it, everybody failed.
Alright.
Yeah.
DC 20.
So, Noose, in our dice roller chat, roll me a D100 and let me know the result.
You betcha.
Yeah.
There it is.
Well, just tell me what it is, because I can't look at it right now.
Yep.
70.
70. Oh, fuck.
Woo! We did
I
it.
feel
We
like
won
that's-
the
I feel like-
game.
I feel like that's Justin's response every time there's a random.
I love saying "oh fuck" because it's fun.
I'm not.
All right,
I'm not
Noose.
disparaging it. I'm just saying I'm noticing a pattern.
What's up, buddy?
For the next 100 hours,
Yep.
you're going to experience uncontrollable tremors or tics, which impose disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dexterity. So make that a note
It's like-
somewhere for yourself.
Level 3 exhaustion.
Madness, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Long-term madness.
You said disadvantage.
It's 1d10 times 10 hours. So I
Right.
rolled a 10 times 10. 100 hours, yeah.
So we all set for that?
No, this is just Noose. You experience uncontrollable tremors or tics. You're going to be like, which
Right.
impose disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dexterity. And next up, let's go with Ash, the captain. Roll me a D100 in our dice chat on Discord, please, and let me know the results.
Okay. I mean, can I just do a D100?
Yeah.
The physical one?
Yeah, if you have a
Okay.
physical D100, you can too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I got 38. That's not a good
You
sound.
regard you regard this fog with intense revulsion, as if you're affected by the antipathy effect of the antipathy sympathy spell.
Hmm. Okay. I was
So
gonna
you
say, nothing
basically,
changes.
you basically just feel to leave the area and avoid the target. When such a creature can see the target or comes within 60 feet of it, the creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened. So the entire time you're in the fog, you're going to be making wisdom saving throws to see if you get frightened while you're in it.
Great.
Oh, and that's going to last for 30 hours.
Okay.
So not 100 hours like Muse got. Let's go to Eclipse. Same thing in the dice chat. Or if you have a physical D100, you can do that.
56.
56. The character is blinded or deafened. Roll me... Yeah, go in the dice chat again. Roll me a D2. We'll say 1 is blinded, 2 is deafened.
All right. 1 is blind, 2 is deaf.
Yep.
Hey guys, I'm deaf.
All right, you are deaf for 90 hours.
Good thing I know thieves can't.
The
It's
rest of us
fine.
do.
Well, you can still talk. You
The
just
rest
can't
of us
hear.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ogden Boon.
That's mean.
Roll me a D100.
All right. No fear. No fear. 63.
Roll me a D2 in the chat in the dice. Roll me a D2 in the dice rolling needs on our Discord.
Is the result that the character is super cool or just
Yeah.
really cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can only go up for you, bud.
How do I
Exclamation point, roll, space, 1D2.
Great. Whoop, that was
Exclamation point. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
one.
Some of us don't always hold our hands on shift correctly. There we are. 1! Yes!
So you got the
One
same
is-
roll as Eclipse did, but you are blinded for 20 hours. So
Which means
you just feel
can't pass.
you just feel your eyes you go blind, like you just can't see for 20 hours. Mordecai, D100 please.
Right on. When you roll D100s, 2 zeros, what does that mean? Is that
100.
100?
That's 100.
Well, no,
Okay.
double zeros on one just means that's the ones digit.
Yeah, the other
Yeah.
thing's single.
If you got triple zeros, then that's 100.
Well, yeah, because I'm using the 10 and the 1, the 2 digits.
Percentile.
Yeah, percentile.
Yeah.
So 3 zeros is 100?
Yeah.
Okay. I
What'd
hope
you
I
get?
don't explode.
Is that what you got? You got 100?
I got a 100.
The character falls unconscious. No amount of jostling or damage can wake the character.
Guess who isn't playing in the next session?
And that's going to last for 70 hours.
Guess who isn't playing in the next session?
So you guys just watch as Mordecai just goes, nope, face plants into the sand. Now it is unconscious. I would assume like a spell would wake you up. Like Lesser Restoration or something.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I'm done.
Now, Malon Grassbladle. The kobold that is on the beach with you guys.
All right, with that, I gotta hop off because I am now I've used up 3 gigabytes in this
Okay.
one session.
Yep.
So it was fun. Bye, guys.
39.
Or
Good
Muse.
night.
The character loses the ability to speak.
Oh, that's great.
For
For how long? Please 100.
100 hours.
Yes. I'm kidding.
And yeah, so as you all go mad and Mordecai just face plants into the sand.
Hear
Unconscious
no evil, see no evil, do no evil, speak no evil.
for 70 hours.
It's poetic.
Be afraid of fog, no evil.
Uh-huh.
And as that happens, you all sort of
Speak no
like
evil.
see something in the fog some more. And you all see strange fish people. Yeah, you don't see anything, Ogden. You can't see shit. And Eclipse, you don't hear anything, but you see them. You all see figures standing in the fog. They all look like drowned sailors.
The fog is worse.
They all have like coral sticking out of them. One of them is covered in gills. One's covered in scales. And they just all look at you, and you hear a voice in your head and say, "Welcome to your graves." And the
Do I
fog.
hear the voice even though I'm deaf?
Yes.
Okay.
And the fog gets 10 times thicker, and you can only see 5 feet in front of you. The island essentially becomes the plane of pandemonium, but fog. And as
Can I shoot in the direction, or just no?
As the fog rolls in, Ogden has no idea what's happening. He can't even hear.
I feel like I just hear wet slapping sounds of feet. And just...
Yeah, you would hear like the sound of waves. And as the fog gets thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker, you feel it like choking you a little bit. And while you're in the fog is considered difficult terrain. And for every hour you'll be in this fog, you'll be making wisdom saving throws. And things will happen the longer you're in this fog. And that's where we're going to end the session, as the fog rolls in deeper and deeper and starts affecting your brains and making you insane. And that's where we're going to end the session.
All right.
Oh no, because I wanted to ask if I could just cast Leomund's tiny hut for us to just hide in for just a little bit to regroup. We ended it.
As the fog's rolling in, you're just like panic. Leomund's tiny hut, and that's where it's gonna end. As you panic.
It's like the panicked.
But
components of the spell.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna end the session.
We dragged the body, the Sharkman's body, and
yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching chat. There was quite a talkative chat tonight. Thank you, players, for totally destroying my king encounter plan that I had.
Can't take any of the credit. It was all you. It was all you.
It really was all you.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for Roman's nat 20, I think we all.
And well, that and I figured charming like someone would make sense that his like concentration on things would go south. So Noose was basically just like, yeah, fuck this encounter.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that guy.
I figured Rakshasas would be immune to charmed condition, but they're not. So.
Oh, but they're immune to the spells, right?
So that's still going to be a thing that's going to happen. So, because they die, they don't stay dead, unless you go to the hells to destroy their soul. So. Yeah, thanks for showing up, everybody. Thanks for chat showing up. Thanks for watching this crazy session. And also, thanks for watching me improv the last, like, hour and a half after the encounter ended. So, I mean, some stuff in there was supposed to happen. The ceiling tile breaking, definitely did not expect that to happen yet.
Where are you?
And I was expecting someone to, like, at least cut off Roman's hand and try to attune to it themselves, which would have been interesting. I was waiting.
Was about to do.
Oh, really? That would have been. Yeah. That would have been so good. You would have to have rolled a new character. Yeah. Yeah, because Noose would no longer have been like Noose. He would have been whatever the Ceiling Hile did. And I was waiting for someone to like take the diamond die when he ripped it out. So. I was like looking at Sam and be like, "You gonna take it?
Yeah,
you gonna take it?"
Well,
I'm not missing an eye yet, so
yeah. So I was at that point. I was like, "Oh, should I?" I was about to cast Calm Emotions there, but I didn't. Now I wish I did.
Oh wait, you didn't speak. It reminds me, you didn't roll for a Roman on the island.
Let's do that right now for a saving throw.
All right, let's do it.
Still in.
He fails a saving throw. Obviously.
Yeah, because everybody's failing the saving throw.
The character suffers from partial amnesia. The character knows who he or she is and retains racial traits of class, but doesn't recognize other people or remember anything that happened before the madness took effect. So it's really no difference.
He's even more confused.
And that's for 90 hours.
Oh, that's great.
He's Guy Pearce.
Oh man, I
go through all that again.
Yeah.
Actually, because of you know what, I'm gonna retcon something. Because of Roman's CR level, he's not on the island with you.
Okay.
Oh, so he just vanished with the boat?
Yeah, just because he's CR 11.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Roman, go get everything.
But that's the session, you guys. It was wild and insane. A lot of backstory stuff to unpack. A A lot of Ogden Boon to unpack. Quick announcements. Please follow us on the channel on Twitter at Mimics and Monstros, which is down there in the little overlay. Also, follow us on Patreon because, help us out so we can keep doing this. Because, I don't want to... It'd be cool if everybody could get... Everyone that runs games on the channel to get a little bit of extra income thrown their way for helping the channel out. Also, July 10th, 2019, all day we'll be doing a stream. It'll be through Extra Life, but you can also donate directly to the channel. Basically, we'll be doing charity fundraising, but also fundraising for the channel to keep us, again, doing this and keeping this, funded and everything, because paying out of my pocket for all the games and stuff and for art and everything can get a little much at times. So any extra help would be appreciated, as well as for a better streaming setup, since I am in the process of moving, and I will probably have a different backdrop come next Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. So any little bit will help during this not treacherous, but like change of pace for me. Moving in with someone else, and it's very interesting to see how that unfolds. Other updates or news, come back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time to see where our Grimshade Mountain campaign is going to go after my character killed the rest of the party last week.
Yep.
So we'll see where that goes.
Yep.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it was going to happen. A character
I think
that
Caleb was watching.
a character that worships Vecna, it just makes sense. So see where that goes next week or tomorrow. Well, it'll only be 2 of us tomorrow, so it'll be interesting to see how that works out.
It'll be fine.
All right, and 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, you can watch Sam DM the continuation of Soldiers of the Lich Queen, where I play the Triton Artificer who is heavily mutated, Hannibal.
Yeah,
he's great.
See them get to get dropped into like the world and get to go explore it and see what's up. And Hannibal gets to interact with people not in a Githyanki enclave for the first time in his life.
I'm so excited.
By the way, I don't know if we've ever talked about this in the session. That village that you went into was the first time you have ever left that enclave in your entire life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
The first thing you did was beat a drunk guy to death. Death in the forest.
I didn't realize that was my first time into that village. Okay.
But actually, no, you might have been. Never mind. Actually, that you might have been in there a few times, just like for supplies and stuff. But okay, this will definitely be your first time, like out into the world.
All right, fantastic. So yeah, that'll be 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. So tune into that because it's a really fun campaign. The group dynamic is hilariously awful.
I'm a fan.
So if you like the shenanigans that happen with this group, I don't have words for that group. So that's Sunday at 1 p.m. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you can see me and Garrett roll through a dungeon as Garrett DMs that game. And then next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be doing the conclusion of House from Bent Hill with Garrett's group. This week he helped me out by playing a death slot that the group had charmed that had then eventually turned on the group, and the entire group got killed. Just because that was how that campaign was going to end anyway. But we'll come back next week with Garrett's group and see how that goes. And then we'll continue this crazy pirate adventure on this fog-covered island next week and see where this goes. Because we're about to get into some eldritch Lovecraftian pirate horror shit, and I am so ready for it. So tune in for that next week, everybody, at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I guess come watch a TPK next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're all gonna die. It's okay.